with music a little bit today. So, you know, just kind of getting it started. Letting it do its thing. Not too sure about the mix. Maybe I'll start it a little later. Well, we'll start it a little later. Oh, wrong button. Right, hello. Welcome back to the Mayor's Paradise. My name is Quimby, the Quimby Alert channel. Oh my gosh. How did Rouge get out? Okay, I'll have to deal with that in a minute. But hello. Welcome back. Today's just I've messed up some things with my setup. There we go. Today is mostly just going to be working on the city. We're going to be going to the Nether and trying to get a whole ton of Nether quartz to work on things. I just figured that with the sheer amount of projects that I have around this place, I should probably spend some time doing some things with that. Alright, so it looks like we're about to the end of the opening stall. So let's go ahead and switch right out of F5. Then go ahead and now we start the music. There we go. I kind of like that better. I like that better. Alright. Let's put on the armor. And I guess just get started on some work. So Saturday, we were working a bit on the lighting for the mansion. And I think we're going to begin today with that same thing. Can I get up, please? Oh, we'll just have to do it like that. Just gotta do it like that. So the goal is just to work with what glowstone we have to try to get the lighting set up. Hey, just as for Mr. Milkboy, hello. Oh, community challenge 25% complete. Oh my gosh. Yep. Well, welcome, Dawn. Hello. How's it going? Oh goodness. Yeah, I definitely did not put that as high as I maybe should have. Oh, and it's getting on towards nighttime. How you doing today, Dawn? I hope the day's going well for you. So it can be the stream last day. I was kind of busy. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna work out my emojis someday. Yeah, no, it's fine. And you're there for like for the end bit, and that was fun. That was good times. But yeah, hope it's a good time for you right now. Oh, please let me sleep. Yes, I can sleep. We're trying out something new with the music today. I found a mix that might work. We're just kind of exploring with it. And how are we doing? I'll say, all right. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Whoop! Come on. Oh, we're not gonna have Cyborg today, which is unfortunate. Cyborg just you know, he's got school, so unfortunately he's not gonna be able to be here to vibe with us. Trying to get the exam result. Hey, the exam you're studying for, like the English exam. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh man, I'm wishing you the absolute best. You know, I believe in you. I believe that you did great. Let's go. Oh man, that's so exciting. Nerve-wracking for sure, but exciting. How do you feel it went? Are you confident, or is it like a scary exam results arriving, or like a I think I did well and this is gonna prove it? Because I'm hoping that it's not too scary for you. Oh, the law school exam result. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so that's much scarier than like an English test, because law school is kind of a big deal. I still believe in you. I still think you're gonna do great. I think you're gonna be doing a-okay. This is me just like not having like any clue how the exam actually is, just being like, yeah, you got this. I believe in you. I mean, to be fair, I really do believe in you. Putting some actual time into my house though. That's good. We do enjoy that. But yeah, no, how do you think you did? And you don't have to say if you don't want to. You can just be here and vibe, but I got some chill bops, yeah. I figure, so I'm experimenting a little bit with the music. We're trying out this mix. Not entirely sure it's gonna be sticking around, but if it is gonna stick around, then, you know, we'll have a good time with it. Yeah, we're gonna be missing Cyborg today and probably a lot of other times because, turns out he still got like school or something, which seems kind of silly to me personally, but you know, education, kind of important, kind of a big deal. Which actually I was kind of meaning to, I don't know, I've had some thoughts about that, and I'm considering like changing the time that I'm streaming so that like it's easier accessible for him. If a constipated, I'll be disowned from my family. Please pray for me, guys. Oh bless. Oh, the nerves. Bless. I believe you'll be great. And even if you didn't do well on the test, then you know, I still think that you deserve good things, and hopefully your family. Oh gosh, me saying like hopefully your family would disown you. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. We support you here. Oh, also hi, Mr. Malik. Sorry, I forgot to do the official greetings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a few more of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and that's as far as I can go right now. Yeah. One of your family doesn't support you, know that we, a bunch of strangers on the internet, believe in and support you. So, you know, I'm not sure what that's really worth, but you know, we're here. We're here for you. Alright, it's kind of starting to turn now. I was a little unsure of it at first, but now that there's been more glowstone, I kind of like the effect. There's just much less, like, darkness there. I'm gonna need a whole ton of glowstone, though. That'll be great. It's looking pretty. Oh, thanks! Yeah, it's one. I haven't worked with glowstone a lot, so kind of exciting for me. My first, like, build with lots of glowstone stuff. Right now, I'm thinking at this point we're probably gonna head off into the nether, because I need a whole ton of quartz for everything. Yep. Oh, I usually put stone in the other one over here, so that's great. That's fine. Oh yeah, no, I got entirely off track. Yeah, so I'm considering moving my stream time just because you know, Cyborg can't be here right now. But I don't know if like that would disrupt my viewership, because you know, I don't know if this is like the only time that you guys can really be here. It's like I like you guys and think you're like fun to hang around. It's like difficult decisions there. Let's yoink helmet, and then where's my flint and steel? Where is my flint and steel? I'm sure I've already passed it. Where is it? Oh, this is just another fun. Quimby's chests are an absolute mess. Let's see. If I, yep. Oh, hello. Oh, EB Cameron Clay 07. Hi, welcome. We're just kind of doing some building. Oh, there's my, of course I passed my flint and steel like 20 billion times. Of course I did. Are you on Java? Yes, I'm on Java. Flint and steel, coal, I've got my pickaxes, and I should probably grab more food before I head off into the nether. But yep, I'm on Java. Oh. Wait, I know what I need to do. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Rouge got out of the manor. Rouge escaped. Okay, let's go find Rouge and bring her back where she belongs. Rouge, why would you do this thing? Where is that pig? Yeah, no, Rouge got out somehow. Where is she? Rouge. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I can't believe I forgot that. Madam Pinkin has been through enough. I know, right? Oh gosh, chat is going on. Oh, blessed one. Oh, bless. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your parents. Bless. Oh goodness. I watch people play on Java because they don't have me play the demo over again. Oh, bless. Of course justice for Mr. Milkboy. How, like, that would never... That's never too far from our minds, you know. Justice for Mr. Milkboy. Hey, Rouge, alright. Let's bring you back. Let's bring you right on back. But, yeah, no, Damon, we believe in you, and, like, even if you didn't do well on your test, we still love and support you. Thanks for being here. Whoop. Yep, and supportive words from our local Mr. Malouk. All right. How do you guys keep escaping? Makes no sense. Justice for Mr. Milkboy. Oh, hey, Mr. Malouk contributing to the Justice Fund. How do you guys keep getting out of here? It's airtight. There's no way for you to get out. Are you getting out when villagers open the door or something? I don't understand you guys. I don't understand you. Madam Pegington has been through enough. She can't have her vampire spawn and escape. That would be sad. Oh, guys, so considering that I'm working with, like, new music stuff, I'm not exactly sure how the volume is. If you could just, like, let me know if things are going badly, I would greatly appreciate it. They might need an iron door. Okay, so that would add a lot to the vampire vibes, so I'm not exactly against that. I'm sure I had some wood around here. I did have some wood. Let's take half of it. Alright, and oh, I need to get rid of some of the iron before I go to the nether. Alright, let's go ahead and just gonna consolidate real fast. There we go. And I think that should be good. I think we should be equipped to head off to the nether now. Alright guys, let's go to hell. Oh, do I want to bring more coal? I'm so filled with indecision. I'm bringing more coal. Let's go. I'm so into you guys. You guys really make me feel good. It's the friendliest chat environment. Aw. I'm glad. You know, everyone in chat is really lovely around here, so I'm glad to hear that. Sounds like perfect volume. Maybe closer to loud than too quiet, but it works. Okay. You know, I'm glad that you, like, I don't know, like the chat environment. We just try to have good times out here. You know, just try to have the good vibes. All right. Let's head on into hell. Alright, things are going to probably immediately get a little bit less chill. Alright. Let's look for... Oh, of course. Yep, that's why I figured. I was like, I know there's going to be a gas right as I enter. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just perish. Perish. Oh. Well, that's a rip. Oh, goodness. I knew there was going to be a ghast right out of the bat. That's a hazard. That is indeed a hazard. Here, hold on. I'm just going to fix it up a little, and then we're going to go looking for the quartz. All right. How are we looking? I didn't grab more food, but that's going to be fine because I've still got around half a stack, so we're going to call it okay. You love to see it. Just, you know. Oh, come on. Wait. Why? Can I just... Come on. Come on. Perish. What? Why would they be this way? How to... What? Wipe the coughs on? I'm not entirely sure what you mean there. Sorry. How to wipe the... coughs on, to write the cough sound, maybe? Because I usually just like do like asterisk cough etc, you know. All right, where have I not been looking for quartz? I mean, there's some quartz up there, but that looks like a hazard. I think we usually try to write the sound. It's usually just cough. Yeah, like that. That's how I usually do it. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's more of an internet thing than a standard English rule, though. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go... Oh, there's some quartz right there. Is that safe to get? What? Why are the guests like this? I don't understand. Perish. Three guests right out of the gate, guys. That's, I think that's a new record. They just hate me. They just hate me with a burning, fiery passion. Alright. Thanks for the stand for justice. Yeah, justice for Mr. Milkboy. Man's really deserves the justice sometimes. Alright. I'm gonna need a lot of things. Alright, here we go. Okay, and again, there's quartz up there, but that's just a hazard. That is a hazard, chat. Oh, chat, do you want to hear something, admittedly a little bit embarrassing? My go-to address for, like, groups of people now is, chat. I'll just be, like, going about my, oh, that's probably fine. I'll be going about my regular life, you know, just, like, doing things, and then I'll want to, like, address a group of people, and my brain will go, chat, instead of, like, hey guys, or hey group of people that I'm currently conversing with, chat. And I'm like, no, brain, stop. Brain, why would you do this to me? I guess it's just, you know, I've been saying chat talking to you guys so much that's like, bless. Alright. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it, Snips. I know you can do it, Snips. Yeah! Fun fact, the type of words that imitate a sound like haha, bang, and even meow are called onomatopoeia, or at least the process of making the words, which is just a fun word in and of itself. Yeah, I love the word onomatopoeia. It's just, that is a good word. It's just, yes, onomatopoeia. Okay, how we doing? I'm looking for hazards, because, you know, that's a hazard. So now the idea of being in a group of people in Quimby saying, hey chat, how are we feeling about the weather today? Oh, I mean, that's about what's happening, really. I'll just be like, in an ordinary conversation, and my brain will go, yes, chat. It's kind of a rip, honestly, in my opinion. You know, just, oh, I've been here before. Oh, I was mining into the walls over there. That's why I was doing over here. Alright, well, let's try not to die in lava. You know, fun fact, dying in lava is a good way to ruin your day. Okay. Alright, this is not the ideal direction, but I think it's the way that I've explored the least, so that's probably where I'm gonna want to go. If everyone else but you're a streamer? I mean, yeah, what do they expect me to do? I'm a streamer. What do they expect? They really should have thought of that before trying to engage with me in a non-streaming environment. Please consider before trying to engage with me that I am indeed a streamer and will call you chat. I can't help it. Oh, I should have brought soul speed boots. This is fine. This is alright. Oh, come on. Just perish. But can you just die already? Thank you. At least some people know how to listen to instructions. Unlike gas. Oh, rip to the gas. They really take the heavy blow of the sarcasm out here. Okay. Well, this is not the best place to go to look for quartz. Oh, except there's some quartz over there. This is just gonna be the most, like, roundabout way of getting quartz possible. But, you know, I feel like it's sort of on brand. I feel like me just, like, absolutely messing everything up is kind of on brand. Have you started the story plot about the Nether? Not yet, no. We're still kind of working with the, you know, Justice for Mr. Milkboy storyline. And I don't want to get too heavily into the, you know, into the corporate takeover before then. But quartz. How much quartz do I have? Not enough quartz. Awesome. Yeah, no, so I haven't quite, and there's some writing stuff that I want to do to try to, like, you know, get down what exactly happened in the Nether. My story writing process is a little odd, in that I kind of know the general idea of what happens usually, but then specifics just kind of happen in a flurry of inspiration. Okay. I see no quartz in this place. Something going on in the background though, since the mayor is gathering more resources to frame Sir Piggington for smuggling nether resources. I mean, yeah. That's an entirely different line. It's sort of related. Let's just say that there's a lot going on here. There's kind of like a lot of plots going on simultaneously because, you know, when you're a mayor, you don't just like deal with one thing at a time. There's like 20 billion things, and especially when you're a corrupt mayor who's, you know, trying to gain power and, you know, mess with the laws of the city for his own gain. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a different process than most ordinary lawmaking systems. Okay. What I really want is to find a way out of the Soulstone biome to a new, like, nether waste area. I think that would probably be... Oh, I should leave breadcrumbs. Oh, what's up there, actually? Also, welcome to me getting distracted by, like, literally everything. Which, again, on brand. I'm really just kind of staying within my own persona here. Ooh, there's lots of quartz up there. Okay, alright, let's just find our way up here. Ooh, it's kind of sketch. Okay, are we making it? Oh, too far into the wall. Oh, but there's so much quartz up there. Here, let's just... You know what, heck it. Alright. Oh, that's definitely a hazard. I'm just looking up at that and I'm like, oh, that is a hazard. Maybe if I just like tower my way up there and then mess around like in this column itself. Let's see, let's take a look. Let's try and figure this out. Oh, my dog's barking downstairs. That's lovely. Thanks, dog, for barking. I really appreciate it, you know? We love the bark. I don't know if you guys can ever hear my dog when I say that she's barking, but believe me, she certainly is. Let's see. By the way, guys, I finally remembered one of the subjects that I keep meaning to bring up for just like talking about things as we go. So just let me know if you guys want to hear about the hemline wars of the late 1960s. Because let me tell you, it is certainly a story. The dog bark really adds the lo-fi beats to chill and relax to. Imagine just playlist like lo-fi beats to chill and relax to with background dog bark because you're trying to study, but people keep coming to your front door. No, just imagine that for a moment. That it's like, ah yes, these are the tunes and also dog barks. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know if we need to pull out right now. I kind of feel like we're carrying the conversation a little bit. But if you want to hear about the hemline wars, whoo boy, those were a time in history. Clothing history particularly, but also regular history. I like how jazzy, I like the jazzy vibes today, you know. Fun fact, I do in fact like jazz. I know that that's like a B-movie reference, but jazz is just too good. Jazz is just the good vibes, and it's not jazz's fault that it got brought up in the B-movie. Which, yes, I do have a little bit of a vendetta against the B-movie, but mostly just because, you know, I was a beekeeper, and so I have opinions about bees. Just, bees are kind of important, you know? They really get a bad rap due to, like, people misunderstanding the difference between, like, honeybees and wasps and stuff. Just, yeah, not a great time for the bees. For little bees. Little bees. I always want to hear about the history of clothing. I'm glad you like jazz and also bees, but not necessarily the bee movie. Oh, that's a great summary of all the twists and turns that the conversation has taken today. But I do kind of want to talk about the hemline wars because it's very near and dear to my heart. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about the hemline wars. Okay. So the hemline wars of wait, hold on. Let me check my settings. I want to make sure that I have. Yep, I've got the music off. We're good. Okay. So the hemline wars of the late 1960s. So in the 60s, it was kind of a time of like big change, big knock-ups of the usual way of doing things. Okay, I can't go down here. This is good. This is fine. And kind of indicative of that, clothing started to change a lot too, particularly hemline length. For the first time in history, hemlines like they just shot up, absolutely rocketed. And you know, the mini skirt became the dominant hemline length. And this was, you know, people kind of liked it a lot. It was like the legs were freer. So women liked it, men liked it. It was just like people were like, all right, yeah, this is a thing. Enter the late 60s, you know, early 70s kind of period, and clothing designers decided that the new fashion was going to be the midi hemline. For people who don't know clothing words, midi hemline means sorry, I thought I saw something moving over there. So the midi hemline goes to about like the mid-calf-ish sort of length. And it's kind of not really flattering on like anyone. Generally, it's only flattering on people with like really long legs. And that's not the majority of people. The majority of people do not have the length of legs needed to pull off the midi hemline. Come on. Oh, well. That's fine. So, you know, it was kind of a problem for a lot of people. People are like, yo, why are the fashion designers trying to promote this fashion that we don't like, that makes people look bad? But the fashion designers were like, no, this is going to be the next big thing. Trust us. Where? I hear gas noises, but I do not see a ghast. I see a skeleton up there. Oh, there it goes down. Are we doing on quartz? 3-ish stacks? Alright. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by trying to find my way around. But hemlines. So mini skirts are the fashion. Designers want to have it be the midi skirt. But women just kind of said, like, no heart. So fashion designers were, did they go with that hemline because it's kind of a one-size-fits-all? Is it easier to make something that kind of works for everyone rather than a bunch of things to flatter everyone? Or is it more misguided people trying to predict the next big thing? No, so, okay, I guess to really understand what was going on here, I have to go a little further back. So for a long time in, I don't like the gas noises. For a long time in fashion history, fashion was solely dictated by the designers. So designers would say, all right, this is going to be what next fashion is, and then people would buy it. You know, the designers had a lot of control in this situation. They could really just say whatever they wanted. And I mean, oftentimes it would be the next big fashion because people would buy it. So, you know, that was just kind of the system that they had. So, you know, whatever a designer said, go. Like, a good example of this is the hobble skirt phenomenon in the early 1910s. You know, the designer said, yes, we're going to now wear a fashion where your legs are just like severely, like you just can't move your legs in this fashion. And women said, okay, we will wear this fashion because the fashion designer said that we should wear it. You know, it's a little more complex than that. And it sounds kind of weird to us, but like to them it just made sense. You know, the fashion designers were the ones who made the clothing. And if that was what was in fashion, then the fashion designers would be the ones who knew best because they were the ones who made the clothing. Of course, they had to be up on the fashions. So the thing with the midi skirt was that the designers really liked it a lot. It's like cryptocurrency, yeah, kind of. It was a little bit sketch, but you know, it worked for them. And clothing was so, you know, the fast fashion wasn't a thing yet, so clothing was very expensive and. You know, kind of a big deal to have multiple sets of clothing. So the thing with the midi skirts was that fashion designers really liked the look of it. They were like, wow, this is kind of a fun thing to work with and design. And, you know, so we're going to make this the next fashion. But again, people didn't like it as much as the mini skirts. They felt like it was confining, it didn't look good on people. So they really just kind of said, like, no, we're not going to do that fashion. And thus began one of the, I'd argue it's like one of the funniest periods of fashion history. because it involved just stores were flooded with midi skirts. You know, it was the next design. The designers had declared that this was going to be the next big thing, so of course people were going to go wear it, right? No, people just refused to buy the midi skirts. You know, they'd go search for the mini skirts in the back, or they'd just like refuse to pay to shop at a store that was selling midis. And you know, there's like records of laments from shopkeepers being like, the longer the hems are, the worse it sells. And this continued for a while. You know, the fashion designers continued to just like try to push the hems. They'd like pressure, they pressured the salespeople, like the floor workers, into wearing the midi skirts by like body shaming them a lot sometimes, and it was really sketch. Not ideal, actually. But you know, they're just trying really hard to make this work. Oh, look, it's the F down there. There it is. There's the F. But yeah, so designers were trying to push this really hard, but you know, like everyone else was just kind of like, nope, we're not gonna wear it. And eventually they had to give in, and hemlines stayed short for a while. Eventually they did drop because the 70s was a time of more conservative clothing, but you know, for a long time, just nope. We will not wear the midi skirt. Sounds toxic. Oh yeah, no, it was so sketch. It was so incredibly sketchy, and it really should not have been allowed. But you know, the fashion world has been kind of not the greatest at you know, protecting workers and stuff for a while. I think it's better now, but I do not work in the fashion industry, so I couldn't say. Maybe this kind of stuff still happens. Okay, but let's just take a moment and let's not take a moment and look at the F, because we need to deal with a nuisance. Oh, got him. Alright. Oh, and another nuisance. Come on, Snips. Come on, you got this. Alright, there we go. Bah. Okay. Alright. This may be the furthest we can push this area for quartz, so we might have to move on. But yeah, so I need to drink some water. I need to be drinking liquid. Liquid. Okay. But yeah, so I just think that the hemline wars are so funny, because you know, it's just people being like, ah yes, wear this clothing, and then women are like, no, we're not gonna wear it. Just like stop trying to make us. Come on. There we go. But yeah, no, I love the hemline wars. I love talking about them. Yeah, oh, there would also be instances of like husbands refusing to fund buying the midi skirts because they preferred the midi fashion as well. Sorry, they preferred the mini fashion as well. But you know, obviously it's not ideal that you know, husbands could have that power over their wives, being like, no, you cannot purchase this fashion. But still kind of fun. Sounds like a cool movement. It gives off the vibes of emphasizing individualism and empowering women to control their fashion choices. Yeah. Oh no, I models walk in the ramp with the fancy cloth, but they don't wear it in the real world. Yeah. Okay. I might be able to explain this a little. Like modern day fashion is a bit of a mystery to me, because come on. I am much more confident with like old stuff, but sorry, I need more water real quick. Liquid. Gotta stay hydrated. So the reason why they've got like the big fashion shows where they wear those like very extremely fancy clothing and then people don't wear it is because, as far as I remember, oftentimes those shows are haute couture houses of fashion. And if you don't know, haute couture is it's like a branch of fashion known for making like very extravagant stuff with very costly materials and you know, hand sewn workmanship. Haute couture is less popular now, and especially like pure haute couture. but the, you know, the sentiments still remain. Oh, there's Crimson Forest over there. Well, that's why I have not been leaving breadcrumbs. Hold on, let me just make sure I know my way back. Oh boy, I mean, I've got the portal coordinates written down if I really lose my way, but just gonna quick check that. Yeah, so pure haute couture, where? Right there. Pure haute couture isn't really around anymore. Why? Why? But the ideals of having like those very like kind of weird fashions is still around, and a lot of houses will like, a lot of fashion houses will still show them at shows to like to prove their haute couture status, I guess. Come on, are there two? Oh my gosh. Die! Perish! Perish! Literally just perish. Oh my gosh. Oh, guest here. Got him. So yeah, that's the deal with the big fancy fashion shows. As far as I know, again, I don't work in fashion, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna call that good. Okay, just going back to make sure I remember my route, because I do not want to get lost. Let me through. I should have brought soul sand boots. Let me through. Oh, but soul sand boots wouldn't have feather falling on them. And the feather falling is pretty important to me. So then I came through here, and then around here. Oh. Bruh. Bruh. But yeah, that's kind of the basic deal. Yeah, no, I'm not like a modern fashion person. My knowledge much more lies in like historic stuff. Cause I like the historic stuff. I like the old fashions. Let me tell you, the 1780s is kind of underrated. 1780s is really, really cool. We're just gonna set a lot of this back up. Nice. Alright. Here we go back into the breach. Meet Dress of Lady Gaga, did you see that? I did see that. I was pretty young when it happened, but I remember just hearing about it and being so confused. Like I guess that's a pretty good example of like, I don't know, the spirit of haute couture, I guess, is just weird, wacky stuff. Okay, well this looks like a hazard. Make a bridge across anyway. You know, the meat dress is wild. Can I get down here? Oh, I can staircase it. Okay. Let's just get a little bit lower. Okay. Alright, now that we're not as much in danger of death. I've escaped school for now. Oh my gosh, Cyborg, what are you doing? Not that I'm not glad to see you. Like, you're kind of very important around here, but Cyborg, what are you doing, bro? Oh hey, hi CNR Pro. Oh, and yep, Cyborg with the Justice for Mr. Milkboy. Okay, I wonder if that's the same Crimson Forest that my fortress is in. Maybe we'll go take a look. Well, maybe we'll go take a gander. I should probably get down from here. But also, hi CNR Pro. Hello. Oh, this is very much a hazard. Quartz. School finished early because it's the first day. Ah, I see. So I should not expect you to keep coming around at this time. Okay, that's all right. Just wanted to make sure you're not like I don't know, not paying attention to class. Very legal justice for Mr. Milkboy then. Very legal. Very legal stuff around here. You know, I would never do anything illegal ever. It's cool Cyborg keep up without escaping. Oh no. Guys, we can't be bad influences on Cyborg. I don't know if we're bad influences, I don't know if he'll be able to keep modding for me. We gotta tell him to stay in school. Chat, can we have a big ol' stay in school for Cyborg? Maybe on Wednesdays, like out early on those days? Okay. Alright. Breadcrumbs. Okay, so maybe on Wednesdays, but can't promise. Stay in school, not even once. Oh no. Oh no. Is that how it goes? Oh. Dawn, I love how like invested you are in the Justice for Mr. Milkboy campaign. I want to let you know you know, I admire your dedication to the cause. But stay in school, not even once. Don't expect me if I show up, it'll be a surprise. All right, yeah, it'll just be like a fun like, oh my gosh, we've got Cyborg today. You can be like the quirky side character that only shows up on specific episodes, and the entire fandom has been like pushing for them to have a bigger role in things, but the producers just kind of like don't. Okay, is there quartz down here? I see no quartz in this place. Do you go to school? Not right now, no. Not at this current moment. Maybe eventually, again. We'll have to see about that. Stay in school, kids. Alright, let's just make this a little bit less of a hazard. I just like to have a good pathway. Just want to make sure I don't plummet to my doom. You know? Today's my birthday? Oh, congrats! Well, happy birthday. Where? Up there? Come on. Perish. Yeah! Yeah, no, but happy birthday. I won't ask how old you are because that feels like a good way to, make bad decisions. But congrats on your birthday. I hope that's a good day for you. You know? We do love birthdays around here. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. I feel like my aim is getting better. Chat, do you feel like my aim is getting better? Because I kind of feel like my aim is improving, actually. But yes, many happy birthdays from chat here, and also me. Just happy birthday. Let's just... should I use some points to slash kill? Oh, so slash kill happens when you know when I'll be like, chat, should I like kill this person? That's what the slash kill is for. You can't just like slash kill any character. Oh, because some of them are kind of important for story purposes. Oh, yeah, chat, my aim is getting better. Can I kill you? I'm gonna say no. I've got entirely too many levels for that. I've just got a lot of levels. Oh, so you could join the movement for Justice for Mr. Milkboy. That piglin just disappeared into thin air. Lovely. Yeah, so one of the current big pushes for points is the Justice for Mr. Milkboy fund, in which, given enough points, I will cause there to be Justice for Mr. Milkboy. This actually might be... Come on. This might be a safer way to get down than to go across that cavern that I had done. Did I kill Mr. Milkboy? Yeah, I did. Oh, and thank you for contributing. Seen for his birthday present, the piglin just got hecking deleted. Oh, that piglin really did just get deleted though. That piglin said, I'm gonna just perish, I guess. And we said, what? And the piglin said, bye. Come on. No, come on. I believe in you, Snips. Well, that might be too far away now. That might be a little too far away. Do you have looting on your sword? I do. I have looting 3. Because Stonky Boy is a good boy. Stonky Boy is a good boy that deserves the stonks. Right. Alright, let's... Oh wow, that was certainly a music shift. That was for sure a shift in the music. Just kind of we're just kind of experimenting with music today, you know, seeing if this works. She's looting 3 in the boots too. Hey, take the sword to your offhand. Looting will work on boat too. Oh, I think you've mentioned that before. I think that has been mentioned before. Which does sound like a good idea. If I could stop being afraid. Alright. Let's just make our way up to this quartz. We love the quartz. I told you but you never used. Yeah, no, yeah, you've told me before, but I'm so afraid of like not having my shield on me. I'm like, oh, but do I really want it? But I mean, I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would be very helpful. Quartz. Let's consolidate. Let's take a second to just bring it all back up. There we go. And bam. Another quartz blocks. Okay. Beatboxing with Quimby alert. Yeah. Oh, you used it before, Mr. Matt? Cool. It does sound fancy. Alright, so... I do make the noises though. I will admit to making the noises. Come on. Oh, that was, if it hadn't turned out that last second. That might be a little far. That might be a little far for Snips. Sorry, Snips. You're a good boat, but I don't think you can quite reach over there. Oh boy. Oh, and I think it sighted me. I need to get like a, there we are. I need to get a shovel with silk touch so I can get some of the soil so that I can plant mushrooms on it. How's the bunny house? Oh, it's great. I haven't gone for more bunnies because I've been absolutely swamped with projects. But the bunnies are doing very well. I go to visit them fairly often. That's a tall mushroom. That's a tall crimson stem. Okay. Not shovel, you need a pick. Oh, wait. Oh, you're right, because it's not soil, it's netherrack. Oh, and I have that. I've got Silky Boy on me, actually. Let's just grab... Yeah, okay. Let's just grab some for my secret lab. Remember, chat, you can't tell anyone about my secret lab. It's a secret. Alright. And 12 should be fine. Yeah, my brain was going, oh yeah, it's soil, you need a shovel, but then it is in fact netherrack. Senior Pro coming clutch with the big plays. Yep, that's how it is. Quimby. Ah yes, I need to do thing. Senior Pro. No, you can do it better this way. Quimby. Ah yes. That would make more sense. Alright then. Nope, and there's a skeleton over there. I wonder if I can get that skeleton in that pig boy to fight. We do love a fight. We also love the gold. It's a bit of an addiction. I just see resources, get resources, you know? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not falling to my doom when I dig underneath myself. Because that sounds like a hazard. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get behind this boyo and get him to take care of it for me. Come on. No, come on. Just go shoot the piglin. Shoot the piglin. There we are. Sucker. Use your shield. Yeah. CNR Pro just has the knowledge. I feel like normally I would be using my shield, but I was focusing. Outsourcing your defense. Yeah. Oh my gosh, if I could have someone to like be able to use the shield for me, that'd be kind of silly, but also maybe kind of clutch. Okay, there's lots of quartz around here. Let's So I think I would like a way down. Let's see if we can find a way down. Zero from the gold, you'll get lost in your gold addiction. Oh, but it's so shiny. But it's so pretty, Duan. How am I supposed to stay away when it's so pretty? All right. I'll just make my way back up when I need to. Alright then. We're getting the quartz, chat. Getting the quartz around here. Okay. I'm pulling out Silky Boy. Bap. Another wreck breaks so easily, chat. Do you just dig straight down? I did, but I checked it first to make sure it was safe. I leaned over the side and I looked at it and I said, yep, that seems safe. So clearly it wasn't a bad decision in any way, shape, or form. There's nothing wrong with that, clearly at all, ever. Cyborg, that's what we call in the business a pro gamer move, actually. In fact, I don't know if you've ever heard of those before. Oh, vocalizations. I haven't like listened to the music all the way through, so sometimes it surprises me. Alright then, let's go looking for the nether quartz. Make your quartz into quartz blocks. I'm waiting until I have 4 stacks so that I can have just like another even stack of blocks. But yeah, consolidation. I do love consolidation. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. Yeah, I thought you've been in nether for long. Why don't you grind for netherite? Mostly because I fear. I know that that's my answer to a lot of things, but I really do fear. Ooh, that was serendipitous. Oh, that was so serendipitous. Have you found any ancient debris yet? No. I keep hearing hoglin noises. No, so I haven't been down to the levels where they're like readily available because again, fear. Oh, see that's a hazard. That's a hazard. But I keep hearing hoglin noises, but I see no hoglins in this place. Okay. I really should go netherite mining though. I'm sure I could handle it. Oh, there's the hoglin. Oh, come on. Come on. Just perish. Just for me. As a treat. Yeah. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the goal. No, I lost it. Maybe another day when you bring some fire res potions. Oh, I have... Oh, gosh. Okay, what consolidation? Oh, so consolidation, do I have an English exam? Oh, right. Oh, you have the English exam. Wait, does everyone have an English exam? I thought... Sorry, guys. I'm confused about who has an English exam and who doesn't. I know CNR Pro does, but I thought... Did you also have an English exam? Oh, that's serendipity. Wait. Brain running all over the place. Consolidation. That's where you take things, and, like, combine it into smaller amounts. So, like, so, you know, me taking the nether quartz and turning it into nether quartz blocks, that's me consolidating space by moving things that are in a, like, wider area into a smaller area. So, you know, it takes up several inventory spaces as nether quartz, but just a few as quartz blocks. Okay. You have 2? Okay, yeah, no, I that's why I was confused about, because I remembered, Dawn, I remembered you having an English exam, and I was like, wait, did I, like, mix you two up? No, but you both have English exams. It's like compressed? Yeah. Yep. It is, yeah, you're compressing it. But yeah, no, blessed about having an English exam, CNR Pro. Sorry, we got a little bit off track there, but I believe that you'll do great. I believe that you'll do absolutely fantastic. I have full faith in you. You can do it. Okay. Let's just... Okay, I need to be several blocks higher than I currently am. Yeah, no, good luck on your English exam. Anything that, like, we can help with while we're just kind of chilling around here? Like anything you have questions about or stuff you want to go over? I don't know if that would be helpful, but... Yeah, no, I believe in you. Alright. Let's just take a moment and don't talk English is okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can certainly talk in English, so you know. That I can do. Alright. I think I might go up there. Do you know that my boots have looting 3 on them? It's kind of nice. Me with my looting 3 boots. Cough, cough, cough. Clearly looting 3 boots are what I have. I just need B1 level English. I'm not quite sure what that means. Does that refer to like, oh. Awesome. But does that just refer to like the test or like the level that you need to pass? Okay. We're just gonna go over here. Oh, and there's more over here. Lovely. Come on. Hold on just a sec. It's the test level? Okay. Alright, come on. There we go. Build up and use llama. I mean, we got it. We got it. Okay. Oh, I haven't had water in a hot second, so I'm just gonna back myself into hopefully a safe corner and take and drink. Okay. Snips is a very powerful bow, so you know. Snips is doing their job. Okay. Well, let's continue the ever continuous search for nether quartz. I kind of really like crimson forests. I mean, I know that they're like kind of dangerous and they've got like the hoglins and stuff, but I don't know, they're just really pretty and I love the little flecks flying around in them. I just think it's a very cool biome. Oh. Where? Look at that. Look at those guys just trapped on the block in the middle of nowhere. I just want you to open SMP. I know, I do too. It's just... I haven't found... anytime I try to do research on it, it's like... yes, follow these like very complicated steps for opening an SMP, and I'm like... Oh! I'm gonna need to make a new snip soon. Snips just kind of runs through pretty fast. But no, an SMP would be very fun. I can help. Oh, thanks. Oh, there's an underlap down there. Oh yeah, I remember you offered to help before, and I was like, oh wow, but I still fear. I still fear. Alright then, chat. Oh, nether quartz. Okay, can we make it up there? Can we make it up there? Ooh, music shift. B1 is a certain score. In IELTS, the B1 score is 4 to 5. Other tests have their own scale. Oh, sorry, my chair is being weird. Okay. Oh, so all right. I don't know a lot about like English tests because you know, again, native language. So yeah, thanks guys for letting me know. Thanks for helping me out with the knowledges. Oh, this is good. Yeah, English tests. I mean, clearly you guys can do it because you know you're all just so incredibly talented and amazing. So I have full faith in you guys. Do not fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to murder. Oh, you know, actually, so fun story about that is that we've already kind of seen that with me and the gas. Because, you know, I've always been, like, very, very, very scared of gas. They're kind of a hazard. Wholesome times in chat, except for talking about the, you know, the dark side spiral. Then murder, yeah. Yeah, so I've been afraid of gas for like ever. And then one day when I was in the Nether, it just kind of got to the point where I was like come at me, like come here, I will fight you, I will hecking murder you. So yeah, we've definitely seen the dark side spiral in me a little bit with my fear of gas. So yeah, if you've ever wondered if people were right about that whole like fear leads to hate leads, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate leads to murder or something, yeah, no, that's real. That's very real. Kind of a rip. Kind of a rip. Oh, that looks like a hazard. Chat, let's check it out. Is this a hazard? Oh, actually not too much of a hazard. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I thought that was gonna like drop off and lead to lava, but no. Gas equals reverse cat. Yeah, like I've heard that the noises that they make are like cat noises that got messed around with. But I feel like that just fills me with more anger because it's like, why did you take the kitty noises and make them fear noises? I will destroy them. Bah. Bah. All right. That's a good pocket. That's a good pocket of quartz. How are we doing? Yes. Okay, that's enough to consolidate. I'm gonna have to clear my inventory in a little bit, but not quite at this moment. Okay, and bap. There we go. Yeah, I have some things I could get rid of, like this soul soil, this rock pork chop, that one leather. I can bring that right there. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing all right. Okay, then where's the other quartz? It was like up from here. Yes, there's some stuff up. Okay. Let's go up. Can I please just hop and place the block with that? Would that be all right? And it's also, you know, like cats are very good and ghasts are very bad. Perish. Fall off the area. Oh, well, it didn't fall off, but you know, still got its comeuppance. Okay, let's just build a little. Let's just build a little staircase up there, and then a little ledge to stand on. Safety first, chat. Remember, always wear your safety helmet when going to the Nether. But yeah, brain cycling around. I really should go netherite mining. I feel like, you know, I've been doing enough stuff around here that I should like prioritize that at some point. Okay. Which way to go next? I could go up, but I don't know how much further up I want to go. Where? Come on. Oh! That one's a little far off. It's a little far out. Not worth going for. Snips can't hit that far. Sorry, Snips. You're a good bow, but that's just a little beyond your reach. Did you know that I've got looting 3 on my boots? You know, kind of helpful in these situations. All right. Oh, come on. For Pete's sake. Get caught on fire, nerd. All right. Okay then. Let's go through. Oh, it's a little tunnel. It's a little tunnel space. Good times, good times. Okay. All right then. But look how gorgeous this Crimson Forest is. That's so pretty. Look at it. I love the Crimson Forest biome. Just want to make sure I'm not dealing with too much of a hazard, but just look at that. You know, the Nether may be absolutely terrifying, but it certainly has some cool generation. Okay. Let's make our way down. Bop. Just can you guys just can you just a child? Okay. Let's see, where to next, chat? Where should we head off to? We could explore further into this into this Crimson Forest. I am wondering if this is the same one that my fortress is in, because the fortress is also next to a soul sand biome. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of chill, kind of nice. But there's hoglins, and hoglins are very scary. Oh, is this enough quartz? We've got like two stacks of it. That's enough for some construction at the very least. Oh, thank you, Nether, for being absolutely terrifying. I really appreciate it, you know? Okay, and the hoglin family that's here seems to have cleared out a little bit. Let's just kind of see if we can sneak around. Just, you know, keep our eyes peeled wide open. Just keep a little bit of a glance out. Yep, there. Okay. Well, come on. Why are you like this? Why is this the way that you are? It's fine. We're all right. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, I could go up. I might try going up. Alternatively through? What's over here? Come on. Why are you guys like this? Why is this the way that you are? Oh, quartz. That's probably like way far off in the distance, but oh. Chat. That's kind of nice though. That's kind of good. All right. Yeah, boy. All right. Oh, look at this. It's like just a little section of Crimson Forest. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Okay. I feel like it's a lot easier to enjoy the Nether when you've got like chill lo-fi kind of tunes playing as opposed to fear, you know? Alright. I've gotta leave my breadcrumbs. I'm Hansel and Gretel. Yo, I'm back. Hey, CNR Pro! Welcome back. Welcome back. Always a pleasure to have you. I think I'm gonna mine. I think I'm gonna go for 3 stacks, and then we're gonna call it and head back to New Stunks. Here, what if we? Then, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, we are back in the waste. Lovely. Hello, zombie boy. You are for sure a zombie boy. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Just gonna scooch right by you. Bap. Alright. Let's see, there was a little bit of quartz there, but I don't know that that's worth going for. Alright. My online friend said he was a boy and we made a video chat and turns out she was a girl. Oh. I mean, yeah. And I'm sorry if you feel that your trust is broken by this person. That does sound rough, but I hope you guys can still be friends. I mean, yeah, the internet's kind of a crazy place. You know, did I hear a guest? Where? Huh. There's the skelly boy. Wait. Come on, shoot this man. Shoot this man. Shoot this. No, shoot this man. Shoot him. Ha! Get got. Get got! My friend has 4 Roblox girlfriends. Oh, goodness. That's a lot. I don't think I've been to this area before. Oh, chat, I think I'm getting lost. Oh, lovely. You know me and getting lost. It's kind of how we do things around here. Oh, I've not been here before. F's in the chat? Yeah, F's in the chat. Can we get some F's in the chat for Quimby getting lost again? Just kind of how it goes. You know, you think you know your directions, then bam. I've never been here before. Oh, that looks kind of like a hazard. Not too much of a hazard, but still enough of a hazard that I think I'm going to want to keep my distance. And I saw some more quartz. Oh, it's over there. It's over here is where the quartz is. Yeah. Can you put Silk Touch and Mending? Yes, you can. So Silky Boy does have Mending, but so here, actually, so Silky Boy doesn't get XP if I mine ores and stuff while holding Silky Boy because, you know, Silky Boy doesn't break it. But if I'm holding, you know, if I'm mining with Fortuna or picking up things from a furnace or something, or getting XP from killing mobs, then then Silky Boy can heal from that. Can you scooch a little bit, please? You know, there's you can exit right out there. Yeah. So whoop! I saw that, like, I saw that it was a hole, and I still went in it because my brain was on autopilot. Thanks. Yeah, no, glad to help. Okay. Luckily, that wasn't too bad. No, so if it had been lava, I'd like to think that I would have caught myself. But it looked like the same netherrack texture. So my brain went, ah yes, that is a safe way to go, even though it was a hole. So yeah, it wasn't anything too bad. It wasn't anything too terrible. Oh, and there we go. Oh, okay, I do have the right pickaxe. I was worried I was holding Fortuna for a minute. Fortuna is a very good pickaxe. Alright. And we got him. I like Fortuna for anything that, you know, Fortune can be used for, and then I like Silky Boy for anything that we need Silk Touch. Do you get new bunnies? Not yet, no. There's one that I've been keeping my eye on around Paper Plains, but I never have carrots when I'm over there. So it's kind of a, whoops, I just need to remember to bring carrots kind of thing. Right, here we go. Oh, there's some boys over there. That looks like such a perfect staircase that for a moment I was wondering if I'd like left that staircase and then somehow, for some reason, not gotten the quartz. Yeah, so as soon as I remember to bring carrots over to Paper Plains, there's a bunny that I'm planning on yoinking. I kind of want to get some glowstone while I'm here, just because, oh, so I'm almost to the amount of quartz that I need. But I want some glowstone because I need it for my house. Do you want me to open a new Twitch account and add you one free follower? I mean, if you'd like, but my main thing with followers is in my opinion, like, viewers is greater than followers, you know. So I won't say no, but I like it when there's people here to hang out. And that's what I like about getting followers. Those are new people to hang out and vibe with. Alright. Let's go. Because it's about the vibes around here. It's like, sure I can be doing like all my things with like New Song City and all this stuff, but if there's someone here to like hang out with, then it's really just not as fun. Okay, we're doing all right. Doing all right. I was going to say to make quartz block and you made it. Hey, I'm ahead of the curve this time. You had advice, and I was on my way to doing it. I'm gonna make my way back up though, because I do desire that glowstone. I do desire the glowstone for myself. For my own personal use. Using glowstone to light the nether? Nah. Using glowstone to light your own personal projects? Now you've got it. Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to build out a platform here just so that, you know, I won't lose any glowstone when, you know, when it inevitably drops. Okay, then we gotta extend it this way. Let's see, is that enough? I think we need to go a little more this way. Let's check that. That's probably good. That's probably all right then. Okay, let's just go up then. Alright. Oh, I should maybe pick up that gold. I want to see if I can get on top of the glowstone. When we going to end dim, not stream. What do you mean by oh, and like dimension? Sorry, I was a little confused by that one. Like Mayor's Paradise kind of world thing. Mayor's Paradise has at least a few more months of story in it. I don't want to say too much about like my plans for the future, but there's some things. OMG. Oh, about what did I wait? Did I do something? Or are you talking about like Mayor's Paradise? I fear that I have done something too late. Aw. Oh, okay. Okay. Finish the game. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. So I'm going to finish the game. Finishing the game, I will say, I'm planning on doing pretty soon. Like not like this week or anything. So the storyline has a few more months, but a lot of the storyline is going to take place in, you know, post-Ender Dragon society. So that, so when I say the Mayor's Paradise has a few more months left in it, I'm referring to the, you know, the main storyline. But yeah, so fighting the dragon is it's a big plot point in the current arc. So, you know, when the current arc completes, then that's when it's gonna be, you know, no more dragon, all done by, you know. Okay. The glowstone can survive for a while. I've got time to go get the rest. Come on. Oh, and there we are. But yeah, no, trust me, defeating the dragon is on the docket of things to do. By the way, can I say a YouTuber name that can help you for storyline and be better at the game? Sure, I make no promises about, like, I don't know, actually following through with it and checking out, but if you sure, you can drop the name if you want. You're gone for a few minutes. Oh, yeah, no, Mr. Mike, we're just kind of talking about plans a little bit, you know, me and wife's. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of them. I knew I'd miss some. This is alright. I have looting 3 on my boots. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so I might take a look. My storyline process is a little wild, so you know I'm not sure how much I trust, like, I don't know, trying to figure out other people's ways of doing it, but you know I don't think it'd be bad to. I don't think it'd be bad to look other directions for, you know, ideas for the storyline. It can really help. Okay. I make no promises, but thank you for the recommendation. Alright, I think it's probably around time to make our way back to the overworld. If I can figure out where I came from. This is not the way that I came from. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gonna mine some gold to soothe the balm of not knowing where the heck I am. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Explains the nether structures are so messed up. Okay. Explains why the nether structures are so messed up. Okay, that could be interesting, because I've been, because having the nether structures be messed up is kind of like a big part of the storyline right now, is, you know, with the whole corporate takeover and everything. Where did I come from? Wait, where did I come from? I think I might have come from that way. Oh, chat, this is not good news. Oh, I am lost. Oh, lovely. Okay, and there's a ghast. Because of course there is. Back. Thank you for the... I'm getting the feeling it's probably this way though. Just cause I don't know, I feel like this is the way that it is. Okay. Alright, where did the ghast go? There it is. Too low. Come on. There we are. There we are. Yeah, so you guys, or I guess you might not know this. So having the nether structures be kind of broken and decrepit is part of the storyline for there's a reason why this place is the way that it is. And that's going to become more relevant as we get closer to, time to actually defeat the dragon. The way the ghast is. Okay. Oh, I see my torch. Oh, my breadcrumbs. I missed some quartz that was right there. Oh, I'll just mine it for, Come on. That's fine. That's fine. It's not going the same way as me. So we're doing all right. Unless it's coming back over here. If it's coming over here, that's bad news. Alright, come on. I should probably not just wildly shoot arrows in case I hit a zombified piglin. Okay, we're just going back. We're just going back. Yep. See, look at that. That's alright. My friend plays Minecraft for free. Well, congrats to your friend. Congrats to your friend for playing Minecraft for free. I paid for the game, because I'm a nerd. Can I get up next to this lava? No, I will go around the lava. I will go around the lava. Okay. Come on. Perish. Perish. I probably should have just gone in close and used the axe. Quimby. Where? I feel like that's a ghast. Hello there. I feel like that's just kind of a consistent thing with me, is asking where, like, where am I? Where are we going? Where are the things that I need? You have great fan art. Oh yeah, like the stuff that Mr. Milk has been posting to Discord and stuff. Yeah, no, it's so cool. Just people making art and stuff, I think, is just the coolest thing. And the fact that, like, Mr. Milk is learning Blender to to do things for art, I think is so wild. Hey, Dogtooth6966, hi. Twitch broke. Oh, bless. Oh, my dog is barking in the background. I like Blender renders. Oh, you're so good at it, Mr. Milk. You're doing such a great job. But Dogtooth, hey, welcome. It has been a hot second, which makes sense if your Twitch broke, but welcome. It's good to see you. How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Long time no see. Yeah. Long time no see. Did I come from this way? I did not come from this way. I'm pulling a classic being very lost moment. Just I'm pretty lost. My art is worse than your 1-year-old kids' art. Oh, not your 1-year-old kids and 1-year-old kids. I was like, you have a 1-year-old child? Got him. But even if your art is not like necessarily what you'd call fantastic, I still think it's cool to do art no matter what. If you like doing art, do the art, even if people wouldn't say that it's good. And I'm not pulling like a modern art, sort of like all art is actually like good and oh my gosh sort of thing. No, it's if you like doing art, just do the art, you know? And I think, okay, so this is the way back. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain. Ooh, gas tier. My brain is worse than your dog's brain. Aw, but dogs are just top tier. So honestly, I don't think any of us can really compare with dogs in the end. Dogs are just very good. My dog is actually very intelligent. She's got object permanence, which can be a bit of a struggle sometimes. Yes, dogs, yeah. I'm good at sports, not art. I don't like art. Okay, yeah, if you don't want to do art, you don't have to do art. But I'm glad that we have some dog enjoyers in the chat because dogs are very good, in fact. Dog reveal? Oh, maybe. Guys, should I might set it as like, oh, Celebrate, but hello! Here for dog love? Awesome. Okay, so I might set dog face reveal as like a very high level channel points thing. Because, not that I'm necessarily against like face revealing my dog, but I'm just like, anything that could possibly be traced back to me I'm kind of hesitant about because I'm like, ooh, I do not wish to be perceived, I guess is the story there. So maybe on the dog reveal. That's gonna be not right now. I did your justice thing to the max. 8. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. How much? I know it would be a pretty high. It would be a pretty high level for dog reveal. She's a good girl. She deserves the best. She's very expensive, clearly. So a dog face reveal would be a very expensive channel points thing. 3,000. That's a little low. You know, we've got people who are subbed in here. You know, they can get 3,000 easy. Yeah, that's a little low for the level of you know, respect my dog is owed for her face reveal. Oh, where are my breadcrumbs? Oh, there's one. 5,000. Maybe more like 100,000. 67 followers. Yeah. No, we're doing pretty good out here at Dogtooth. We're just kind of vibing. I think I came from this way actually. Wait, now that I think about it, I think I came from this way. I think we're gonna try it out. But, you know, we're just doing great. We're just doing some vibes out here. Okay, is this the way that I came from? I see torches over there. Oh my gosh, that's the F. That's the F. 10,000 is okay. No, I think maybe at least 100,000. At least I wish I could sub. Aw, you guys are sweet. You don't have to sub though. If you cannot sub, you do not need to. It is just it is just a thing for people who have lots of dollars, I guess. I can't, but I want to. Yeah, no, I understand. And there's absolutely no obligation. You guys can just be here and enjoy hanging out. Okay, come here. Come here. I need some magma cream. Come on. Just come on. Just a little closer. Perish. Well, that was no magma cream. That was a little disappointing, but it's fine. Come here. Come on. You can do it. Oh, just right over this way. Just right over this way. Yeah, F's in the chat. And no magma cream. Gas noises. I heard gas noises. It makes sense I heard gas noises, because that is in fact a ghast. Oh, come on, stop moving! Oh, come on. 2F. Oh, we got 2 Fs from CNR Pro. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. 3F. Oh, we are just going up. We're just going up in number with the Fs. Lovely. F's in the chat, but make them numbered. Okay, is there another guest around here? Come on. I will mess you up. collect guest here. There wasn't one. I've got 2. F stonks are up and climbing. Oh, great. Oh, chat. Let's actually go look at the F. You know, if we're doing like Fs in the chat, let's go look at the actual F. You know, that feels like an appropriate thing for this situation. Okay, don't see ghast. Perish. And no magma cream. That's fine. All right, come on. Just let me through. Let me through. All right, chat. Are we ready? F. Oh, come on. Perish. Okay, don't see, I guess. Oh, it's over there. But, yeah, F's in the chat. F's in the chat. That skeleton was not paying respect. Yeah. Just look at how respectful this skeleton, like this little fossil is. Very respectful. Very much respect from that fossil. Oh, there's a bow. Chill. Which way do I go to get back? Shoot a child. Wait, no. Okay. That came out wrong. I wish for the skeleton to shoot a piglin so that I don't have to deal with it. And I felt like the parental instinct of that skeleton attacking a child would be enough to deal with it. That's all that was happening there. I was not wishing harm upon that piglin boy. Oh, and it killed the piglin. I painted press F to pay respect in my room. Oh, that's lovely, actually. Oh, that's so good. Just press F to pay respect. Ooh, and no gas here, just XP and some gunpowder. That's fine. That's fine. That's alright then. Shoot the child. Wait, it's not as bad as it sounds. I just want to use the child as a meat shield. No, wait. Okay, I need to take a moment and drink some water. Oh, look at all that quartz that is such a hazard to get. I need to drink some water. Hopefully I'm not going to die while I'm standing here. I press it before I sleep. Oh, because you respect the sleep. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Alright, water has been consumed. And there's the McDonald's. Alright. Someday I should go back to the McDonald's and do all the renovations that I was planning. I just have lots of projects, guys. There's just a lot going on here. That's Come on. Why are they like that? Why you gotta be that way? Come on. We're better than this. Rip. Alright, well, back to the overworld. Let's go back to the overworld to do the projects things we were planning. Oh, chat, you know what I should finish City Hall. I haven't gone to City Hall in ages. Quimby goes on the ghast redemption arc. I mean, if the ghasts want to be redeemed, maybe they should show it. Maybe they should not be the worst if they want to be redeemed. Oh, and it's almost nighttime. Lovely. We're gonna go sleep. Why is there a farmer up there? This is fine. This is a-okay. This is alright. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, gonna sleep and then clear out my chests and stuff. Okay. And sleep. Alright, I need to drink some water again because I've conditioned myself to drink water every time I sleep in a Minecraft bed. Yep. You know how it goes. Bah. Bah. Alright then. Time to go sort the chests. Oh, ripped my chests. Okay, well actually first things first. I was gonna like put those here for some extra room, but that did not work out. I know just a random person said hi to me and pretend to know them, but I had zero idea who they are. Oh, I feel that actually. When just like random people are like, oh hi, and I'm like, hi. How's it going? You person, you fellow human? Question mark. That can get turned into blocks. Do I have any spare quartz lying around? That's gonna be important. I could have sworn I had some, oh, yep, I've got some extra quartz just sitting in places that should not be. Alright, well, okay. Time to actually focus. That's too much leather. I say it's time to focus, and then immediately stop focusing. Kind of how we do stuff around here. Okay, anything else that needs to go? Okay, I've got my soil. It's organized. I mean, I guess it's like semi-organized. Like my chests aren't. There's somewhat of an organization because I've got like food, organic stuff, then a lot of like weapons and armor things. This is where like we put books and just some random things. This top one is where like gold and no, this top one is where we put a lot of like extra blocks. This is where we put a lot of the building stuff for like this the city. And we've got like city council stuff, extra armor, diamonds and stuff. This one's just kind of a bit of a grab bag, and then that one too, I guess. Then we've got the nether chest. So, you know, oh, I worked at school a couple of years ago, and I ran into one of my old students the other day. Took me a second to recognize her since it's been a couple of years since she's grown up, but it was a weird vibe. Ah, bless. Just reminded of the old man in chat. Rip. Rip to Mr. Malouk for being the old man in chat. Bless. Meat. Oh, was there meat in building stuff? Oh, yep. That was just there because, okay, so that, I do have an explanation for this. This meat is there from when I was doing the payday challenge stuff. When I was getting as many emeralds as possible in 3 hours. And I was using butchers for that. And I needed a place to store it while I was going off and doing something else. So, you know, there was a reason for that. That was intentional that was there. Let's drop that in there. Where does my flint and steel go? I have no chest space anywhere. Flint and steel, sure, we can put leather in here too. And then, do I have another bow somewhere that needs to be fixed up? No, I do not. Oh, I do. Okay. I like to keep the bows just looking sharp. And bows. And okay. I will save my channel coins for dog reveal. Okay. All right. I'll figure out what we're gonna set that to then. Let's just, oh, and I need some, yep, I need some coal blocks. Let's just shove them all in there. And bones. Wait, bones go in this one. See, it's like somewhat organized. It's not too bad in here. We're doing all right. Okay, so now with my many quartz blocks, I have some choices to make, chat. I could build the tower for City Hall, or I could use it all on my secret underground lab. Let's go look at the secret underground lab so that we can make good choices. Bah. We play Hypixel or any SMP stream. Maybe Hypixel. I told you that I haven't like played on Hypixel, and I'm kind of a little bit afraid of it just because, you know, there's lots of people there. Oh, but yeah, secret lab under the mountain. Still needs a lot of work. Still needs some fixing up. But yeah, secret lab. But SMP, so I do, when we get the constituents SMP figured out and up and running, I do want to play on constituents SMP because I think it'd be fun to be able to play with you guys. But maybe like a different SMP. If I find one that would like with people that I like or that has a storyline that I'd be interested in, maybe. That'll be a maybe. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I want to do the tower for City Hall. Let's go take a look at that because I've kind of been ignoring City Hall for a while. As a reminder, the constituents SMP would be the SMP for Quimby Spheres. Oh yeah, sorry. I just kind of talk about that without context. I should put more ladders in here actually. Hold on. Yeah, so constituents SMP is I want to put together a server like for you guys so that, you know, they can be like, ah yes, the mayor's people, I guess. There, where am I? Where are my ladders? I could have sworn I had ladders. Yes, I did have ladders. And I've got one rail that really should go with the rest of the rail. I'm gonna need to make more ladders, but I've got wood on me. But, yeah, so that's what constituents SMP would be. Because, you know, it's the constituents of the mayor. It's kind of clever that way. I need one more ladder. Unless, can I can! Oh, lovely. A toxic player joins and blow up every build. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It would probably be... I'm thinking it'd probably be, like, whitelisted, if possible. And then, like... did I want to do one more layer here? No, I didn't, because it was supposed to be flat sloped. Yeah, so probably would be whitelisted, and then there, like, people have already been chat for a while. It would be like a shoo-in, but then if anyone new wants to join, I'd say maybe that'd be like maybe that would also be a channel points thing, is like join the SMP. I don't know. That's thoughts for the future. For now, I kind of want... Okay, so I need to pull up my reference images from Gloucester City Hall, which, by the way, in case anyone didn't know, the City Hall here is based off of Gloucester City Hall, which is a building that was built in the 1870s, which is what we like. Okay. And it's not an entirely like one-to-one build, but you know, the vibes. I feel as though there ought to be a way to back up the world each day or something, so if something goes entirely wrong, it'd be easy to reset. Yeah, server stuff is kind of complicated. But yes, reference buildings. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna be like where the little archway thing is in the middle. Okay, but for the most part, let's just kind of get like the basic structure plotted out. Alright, and then it's gonna like come together and be a thing. Okay, alright. So just kinda going around doing the things. Alright. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I've been so hesitant to actually like get the constituents SMP up and running, is because it's like, how do you do things? how do you server? Right. There we go, that's that layer. Then wait, except actually, okay. Sorry, just reviewing my plans in my mind. So there's going to be another doorway here. There's going to be like 3 levels of doorway. And it's going to be pretty cool. That's where the doorway's supposed to be. Oh. That's fine. That's alright. Okay. Here we go. And across right here. Because then when you look at it... maybe I shouldn't go all the way back here like I've had it. That's the original plan, but alternatively, we move the doorways from like right here to right here. Maybe I build the basic structure and then add in the doorways. Why you became famous? Oh yeah, we've got 6 people vibing right here right now. Feels good. Feels good to have the vibes. Hey, Rice Kitty, welcome. How's it going? I'm working on the City Hall, your place of work. You know, just Rice Kitty's the secretary for the deputy mayor, in case anyone didn't know. So, you know, kind of an important job, keeping the axolotls going well. Yeah, but hello, welcome, Rice. All right. And it's probably time to go sleep pretty soon. Hey, that one was pretty good. That was pretty alright, if I do say so myself. But yeah. Is it time to sleep yet? Please let me fall asleep. Yeah! MLG god, exactly. That is me. I'm an MLG god. Okay, let me drink some water real quick. Water. Rice Kitty is what stands between the chaos of the masses and the ambistomas. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, the ambistomas, well, Deputy Mayor Ambystoma is the deputy mayor, and he is an axolotl, and it's very good. Ooh, let's take a look from a distance how the tower's looking already. All right. Doing all right. How are we looking from the sides? Okay, yeah, this is I think I do like having the doorways at the wider area because the tower itself is very large. Let me up. Okay. Can I? Oh. Yes, I can. Oh. Parkour, am I right? This is not the same on both sides. I start school tomorrow, so I figured start by yeah, school. Okay, can I have a posting game? I don't know who I am in the game. Oh right, yeah, we haven't gotten you an occupation yet. Oh, so sorry about that, Dewan. I know what you wanna do. Who you wanna be? We've what do we have open? Cyborg, if you're here, do you know what we've got open in terms of occupation? Because you're our employment manager. Let's see, what have we got? What jobs do we have? Oh, maybe I should have ones at the back too. Yeah, alright, so then it's a four-way open area. Alright. Does it get smaller as it goes up? Oh, sorry. I get distracted. Things you can do for your job. So we've got a stocks manager, we've got news, we've got employment specialist, we've got like hydration officer, animal person, let's see. Okay, so it gets slightly smaller. Okay. I might want to start going in at some point. Maybe on the next level. I want to be the enemy of the town like I support Mr. Milkboy. Oh, okay. You're low-key the leader of the Justice Mr. Milkboy movement. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Maybe something in law or court. I was distracted. Milkboy. You could be. No, I can't reach out. I could be Mr. Milkboy supporter. Yeah. So I was actually thinking. Do you want to be like the defense lawyer? You know, we've kind of got a bit of a strong prosecution around here. You know, what with the pro mayor support crew. I'll be back. I'll watch the stream from my PC. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you could be like the town's defense lawyer, and it's your job to you know, try to fight the heavy injustices of the world. Okay, looking at how this is shaking down, I think we're gonna close in some of the side ones, just because it looks better to have it like that. That'd be cool, but maybe English will kill the fun. Hey, no. Listen, I don't care about weak English. I don't think you need to either. It'll be a-okay. Oh. Come on. You can just be the defense lawyer, and we just absolutely will not care about the language barrier. There we go. Sure, I'm in. Awesome. All right, everyone. Let's give a fond welcome to the town's new defense lawyer. Yep. Let's give a fond justice for Mr. Milkboy. There we go. We've got a defense lawyer. Oh, congrats to us having a lawyer for the defense. Yep, justice for Mr. Milkboy. Justice for Mr. Milkboy, for sure. Okay. I'm back. Awesome. I'm new speaker and I speak English. Oh, yeah. Also, welcome back, CNR Pro. Welcome back. We are, so we've decided that, that Dewan is going to be the defense lawyer of the town. And is going to fight the is going to fight the injustices such as the death of Mr. Milkboy. Oh, me too. Yeah, no, native. Yeah, talking is very difficult. Okay. So then we're gonna go like that. And then like that for this next level. Okay. Working on City Hall is kind of wild because I've just kind of been leaving it for a while, you know. There we go. And it's like, wow, this place could actually look pretty cool. All right. What languages does everyone speak, even if not fluent? I speak English and a little bit of German. Just a little bit, not like a lot. Okay, how's that? I need a ground's eye view. All right. Okay, I think I want to bring it up at least one more level. Yeah, at least one more here, and then maybe the very topmost piece. Because the tower has to be tall enough that it looks cool from the ground. Yeah, and if languages is too personal, you don't have to answer, but if you want to, then feel free. Oh, gosh, Mr. Maluk, that's a lot of languages. That's a lot of languages. Oh my goodness. We've got a bit of a polyglot over here. Goodness. Imagine speaking. I would never speak ever. Yeah, I'm not talking, you can put TNT in my mouth, but I'm sure I cannot speak one line. Oh, bless. Yeah, we're gonna go up another one. English and a little bit of French and Spanish. Wow. That's pretty cool, Race Kitty. Must be very helpful with your assistant duties. Come on. Just if I understand some things like memes. I mean, memes are really... I would argue that memes are all you really need. And this is me being facetious because of course you need more than memes, but you guys are awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just good vibes out here. And that's what I think I like best about the chat. If I could jump, that'd be so good. I just really like... just... if I could jump. I just like the good vibes in chat, you know? Everyone here is just really cool, and yeah, and does cool things, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate that about you guys, that, you know, it's just... Oh, that was close. I like the chat. Yeah, chat is very good. Okay, let's... oh, there we are. Oh, Miss Mook is your transformation. Oh, I missed that. No, I just like learning things. Learning things is kind of top tier. I have a few illegal letters in my keyboard. Ayy! That's super cool. Quimby trying to toggle, messing up jumping. Well, Rice Kitty, that's just on brand for me. That's just kind of the way that things run around here, is I mess things up. You have like 500 IQ. Not 150 IQ, bless. Forbidden letters, oh no. Yeah, no, as far as, like, listen, as far as I'm aware, oh, those are forbidden letters. I was gonna say, like, as far as I'm aware, Mr. Maluk is just, like, very, very chill and, does cool things. Mans is really just kind of, like, living life, doing the having a job and responsibilities, but also being, like, super cool. Which, honestly, very valid. Very valid of you, Mr. Maluk, to have all of those cool vibes. Oh, do I want to take it to one more and then check? Cause I know we need to bring this in at some point. But is this tall enough? Is the tower big enough that it you know, it won't be that hard to take down if it wasn't time to go in yet. So then let's just give it a little top little thing. You know, it's going to be like the chat constituent community. Aw, y'all are sweet. You guys are sweet. And it's getting late. Yeah, let's just oh, That was a bad MLG. We've been doing so good today, but that was a bad one. That was not a great MLG. Ooh. Tower is looking kind of cool though. I might close up some of the holes a little bit because it's looking, because as we go up, it's kind of more rough. But the top spire I want to bring up and then add a bell to. What is the pink house for? That's for my cats. They need a temporary location to live while I'm building my real house. Here, hold on, I need to drink some liquid. Liquid. Oh, Cinar Pro Volume 2, hello! Oh gosh, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And we get to check if I actually got the followers thing to work out. I've like deleted the source and redone it so many times, but it's very stubborn. But hello, hi. Hi, Cinar Pro Volume 2. Welcome to the stream. Let me, Bangla is my native language. I know Hindi, Urdu, and English. Yo, that's so cool. That is so cool, Dewan. Those are some wild languages. Like, congrats on just being very, very cool. Like good for you. So many languages. Oh, yeah. That's just a lot to know. Wow. I know Turkish. Ayy, knowing Turkish. That's cool. Alright. Here we go. Huh. Made it. Made it. Doing good. Doing good. Okay, so I like having open, but having the 2 is a little too open. But if I do 1, then I'll be off balance. I wish you could make like half slabs with quartz. That's a cool language to me. Yeah, Turkish is Turkish is a cool language. Doesn't Turkish have a different alphabet than we're using? Oh yeah, if Turkish has a different alphabet, like that's double the cool points in our pro because you know, different alphabets. But oh, a little Japanese. Oh, nice. I know a little Japanese, but it's mostly just stuff I've picked up from like watching anime. You know, nothing like actually speaking Japanese, just a few words here and there. Cause you know, good. Just when you watch anime, sometimes you pick up some words. I wish that this side was facing the front, but that's not the way that's shaking down. Let me send Turkish ABC. Oh, please do. Please do. I want to see it. I really want to see it. Okay. Choices are very difficult, chat. Wait, let me pull up my reference photos just quick. All right. Okay. Here. First things first, actually, I'm gonna go to the top and add a little bit on to try to get it a little bit taller. All right. And of course I messed that up. Of course I messed that up. Oh, cool. Oh, with the little like the squigglies and like umlauts and stuff. Oh gosh, CNR Pro. That's pretty cool. That's pretty poggers, if I do say so myself. Those are the illegal letters. Oh yeah, cause your keyboard's different. Yo. Nice, nice, nice. Doing good out here. All right. Let's see. So this should technically be a clock tower. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I didn't think about how that would affect the bottom layer. Oh no. That's fine. I'll have to like fence in the fish pond at some point. I have to play in Cuba we have on our keyboard. Yeah. Can we get some F's in chat for the fish? Just rip to the fish, you know? They gone too soon. Make a grave. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go check out how the tower looks, and then it'll be time for it'll be time for the graves. I've thoughts. Come on. I can make it. Cyborg, were you alive? Oh yeah, Cyborg's here, guys. He got off of school early and decided to come hang out with us. He killed another innocent mob. Okay, Devon, I'd like to argue that this one was not intentional. This one was a severe accident. This one I did not want to have happen. This one it was not meant to be that way. Justice for Mr. Milkboy. Well, yes. Yeah, we've got that going. I'm not loving the way this top part of the tower is turning out. So I'm wondering if maybe 19,999%. Oh, lovely. Let's see. Okay. I'm having thoughts about this. And I think I'm gonna dismantle what I've done thus far, and I'm gonna turn it into an open clock tower kind of thing. We're gonna dismantle this and we're gonna fix it up. It was not doing too hot earlier, but we're gonna fix it up. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna do something good for once. Okay. All right. Can I reach over there? Yes, I can. Okay, then I'm gonna need cobble for this. You're the mayor. It's a strict liability. You can't say it wasn't intentional. Well, it wasn't. I really, I legitimately did not want the fish to die. The fish was an innocent... The fish was a tragic casualty that will never be forgotten. After examining read 4-digit numbers, we're lazy. What do you do then? With the numbers. Is there something different that you do? Okay, let's see how that looks. We don't read. Ah, I see. Yeah, that would be a way to get around reading 4-digit numbers. We pass it. Ah. Oh gosh, I thought you were making a joke like, oh, we just don't read, like in general. Yeah, we just don't read. I was like, oh. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Okay, I wish it was a little wider so this front area could. Okay. You know what? So I'm not entirely happy with that. So we're gonna make some more alterations. We're gonna make some more alterations to it. Tower of H. Yeah. Yep. It's just this is where the 2 steps forward, 1 step back strategy sometimes does not work as well. It's too precious. It's too precious. I can't lose even a single quartz block. Listen, if I lose even a single quartz block, that's like so many quartz that I've lost. Gotta go for good night sleep. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Bye, CNR Pro. Thanks for coming by. It was nice having you. Fun chatting. Have a good sleep. Good luck. Bye. Bye, CNR Pro. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay. What if that maybe? I liked how open concept it was previously. I need a floor's eye view from this. All right. Yeah, but no. Bye, CNR Pro. Have a good night. Okay. Options. I like the width of that first tower piece because it matches the piece below it, and that's good. So I don't want to change that. So then it's a matter of what we can do with the second layer to try to still give it the illusion of decreasing steadily without moving enough that doing the next part is going to be hard. I don't know this world be public for followers. I don't think that this world will ever be public, just because it's too precious to me storyline wise. Like, if something goes wrong in this world, then you know, that's a lot of storyline stuff that I gotta deal with. Just let me sleep. But I don't know, maybe someday I'll release a seed, and then I am planning on getting together like an SMP for you guys. There we go. That's the sleepy times. Okay, I need to drink some water. Hold on. Oh, I just checked and it looks like my followers thing did not get worked out. Awesome. I have reset that so many times. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, why would the door do this? Why would the door do this? Okay. All right, chat. We have to have the big brain hours right now. I guess, okay, so I guess if you look at the reference photos, and remember guys, this is, we're basing off of Gloucester City Hall. I guess if you look at it, the second layer isn't that much smaller than the first one. So I could just keep it at the same as this first one and then have the third section go in one. I think that might be the plan. Because I'm not liking how the third level of things works at the way we've currently got it running. Okay. This one fish has survived so much. Oh, and look at them all go. They're doing great. The axolotls are doing such a good job. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to close off this so that we have, you know, like, so that the second layer can be a full-on, you know, like, open spot. Whoop! Come on. We got this. Whoop! Come on. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And I need to go to the top. I need to dismantle this entire thing. Lovely. Lubberly, in fact. Right. Dismantling stuff! Yeah! Luckily, quartz cuts like butter. It's like butter, you know? You got your quartz and it cuts like butter when you do it properly. Up! Falling down! Is my ID making sense to you, chat? I feel like I'm just saying a lot of words and then you're all like supportively saying from the sidelines like, you're doing great, sweetie. This is fine. I hope that my building words are doing all right. Up. Quartz breaks so easily. Come on, let me up. Let me up, please. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Bah. I think it's working out well. It looks pretty. Oh, thanks. If you thought about the Justice for Mr. Milkboy storyline, because the community challenge will finish in time. Yeah. No, so I do have thoughts about the Justice for Mr. Milkboy storyline. I don't want to share them right now because A, we're not in lore mode, and B, spoilers. I'm a big fan of avoiding spoilers, in fact. But I do have thoughts about... Did I drop a quartz down here? Yes, I did. I do have thoughts about like what exactly Justice for Mr. Milkboy is going to entail. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's for sure going to be a thing. Come on, can I please just there we are. There we are. You know, but Justice for Mr. Milkboy is going to be a time for sure. for sure going to be a time. I've been reading a lot of books like about I've been reading a lot of books about the Industrial Revolution because, you know, this, like, you know, we're basing a lot of this on the Industrial Revolution. And so if you're wondering, like, where I get my ideas for a lot of the storyline stuff, a lot of it is industrial kind of stuff. So I'm looking at, like, what did robber barons do when they were in a situation where they had to, you know, like, cover some stuff up? What was the newspaper of the age like? How is public opinion manipulated to serve the desires of the super wealthy? And it's kind of a fun exercise. You know, obviously this is all heavy satire, and I don't actually hold the opinions of a lot of the characters. It's really, really fascinating to look back in history and be like, oh, that's why they were like this. This is the way they did this, and how that applies to the way our world is run. I think it's absolutely fascinating. I probably don't have enough quartz. Lovely. Oh, look at that. I'm going to run out of quartz. This is fine. This is fine. This is a-okay. Oh, that was not supposed to go there. Unless it was? No, it was not. It was not supposed to go there. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any thoughts about Justice for Mr. Milkboy, I'd love to hear them. Like I know theories or stuff, what you think is gonna go on. I can't confirm or deny anything, but I don't know, and I guess that's a good question of, like, what exactly does Justice for Mr. Milkboy mean to you guys? What is, like, is it Mayor Alert being put in jail? Is it, am I out of quartz? I'm out of quartz. Okay. Great question, yeah. Also, I'd like to point out that that was a very nice MLG. Let's see, and where do I keep my emeralds? Right here. Yep. Because, you know, justice is a really interesting thing. I just want a fair trial. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a fair thing to want for justice. That's like, yeah, sure. Alright, and then where's Mason? Oof. Yeah, and then, you know, considering that was like Mayor Alert who killed Mr. Milkboy. Right, not really. Who ordered the death of Mr. Milkboy. My imagine for justice for Mr. Milkboy is a reckoning, looking at a fair, unbiased trial to investigate his murder and potential innocence in the crimes that he had previously been accused of. Oh, that's a great point, because remember, the whole reason why he was in jail was because he had been framed for the crimes that I committed. So it's like, okay, I think it'd be cool to be able to add, like, a lip around there to indicate that we're, like, at a new level. But quartz does not turn into stairs, does it? Does quartz turn into stairs? Oh, it does. I'll work with that, and I'll work with that eventually. Yeah, because considering that Mr. Milkboy was only imprisoned because he took the fall for my own personal crimes, you know, a fair trial would probably have to, you know, justice for him would probably have to include him being absolved for the stuff he actually didn't do. Let's try this. Huh. Yeah, that's easier. Yeah, that was easier. Okay. Maybe I should get that next mason up to speed so that you know, so that I can start being able to get even more quartz blocks. Maybe, okay, so chat, maybe I should just every so often trade with the masons to... Maybe every so often I should just trade with the masons to do my best to keep a stockpile of quartz blocks. Wait, you can't do slabs. Oh wait, no, it's fences that you can't do that I wanted. That's fine. I want to work with stairs right now. Okay. I can't, like, guys, I got so much quartz. I spent so much time in the nether getting quartz. And it's just all gone so fast. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me where I want it. Yes, there we go. What were you saying you should do every so often? Oh, sorry. Trade with the masons to try to keep a stockpile of quartz blocks. So that whenever I need them for the various projects that I inevitably need them for, I don't have to go off searching to the nether for hours. Because I just need a lot of quartz, you know? I just need a lot of quartz. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you approve, Mr. Malouk. I'm glad that we have the approval of our resident Mr. Malouk. Alright, come on. Come on. No, I promise you can do what I want. I promise you can do the thing that I'm asking you to do. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'd just like to point out, the MLGs are on point today. The MLGs are really going for it. That's all. That's all. You know, just I thought we just maybe needed to recognize. And I need to drink some water. Liquid. MLGs really are popping off though, you know? MLGs really said, okay, yeah, we're doing all right. What are you all doing over here? What are you all doing? Can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. Let's see, where's Macy? Macy? You are not Macy, but you're still a Master Mason. I'm running through emeralds so fast, guys. I'm running through emeralds at a breakneck speed. Oh boy. I should be doing some trades to keep all this up. Where is Macy though? What trades can I be doing to keep all this up? I guess I accused Mr. Milkboy because I had to work harder than usual when the mirror's gone. If that was the mayor's fault. Oi, Bryce Kitty, don't you dare try to blame my own crimes on me. Don't you try to assume that I should be responsible for my actions. I'm the mayor. I should clearly get a pass on that. Macy? Macy! Macy! But just like, imagine being responsible for your own actions. Mayor Alert would never. Do I have steak? Did I set some steak cooking? I certainly did. There's a cow in here. I'm not sure how that cow got in there. That cow was not in there previously. We are being blamed for their actions. Hey, that's not fair. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen. Who is responsible for their own actions these days? Who takes responsibility for their own faults? Alright. Let's hope that's enough. Again, a friendly reminder that this is all satire, not this is not real. Please don't lynch me. Or that's an insensitive use of the word lynch. Please don't assume that the things I'm talking about are my real opinions. This is all for the purpose of roleplay. Trying to be conscientious about my use of words. All right. Let's get a move on this this whole lip thing we got going on. Petition to change your lip thing to, hi, my name is Quimby. I commit crimes but don't take responsibility for them. And then the other stuff. Oh, but I feel like my bio tends to talk a little bit more about, you know, like me, like my streaming endeavors, which admittedly I do industrial roleplay in Minecraft, and I do like hanging with chat, you know. I feel like those things are both very true about me. And the whole committing crimes and only and not taking responsibility for them is very much part of the role play. Oh, how many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more. Do you know that my boots have looting 3 on them? Anyways. Yes, my looting 3 diamond boots. Chat, that's actually like one of my... I just very much enjoyed that running joke that we've got going on. Just... yes, my boots have looting 3. Clearly. Okay. I'm getting better at that whole parkour thing. And I went the exact wrong direction. Awkward. I was supposed to go around this way. Lovely. Oh, that's the wrong... I was holding the wrong thing there. There we go. Yeah, how are we doing in chat, guys? Sorry, I haven't checked in with you for a while. I've been kind of drawn into the world of building. Are we doing all right? Is everyone feeling okay today? Anything you guys want to bring up or want me to, I don't know, chat about? That was not the greatest MLG I've ever done in my life. Just how's the chat? Yes. Okay. So adding the lip gives a lot to the building. It makes the tower look a lot better. Okay. Parkour. Oh, everyone's voting about agreeing with Cyborg. Oh, I see. Cyborg, I do appreciate that you just unabashedly abuse your mod powers. I think that's, you know, it's just part of your charm. Why did I not finish this? Is it like that on the other side? Did I not? Oh wait, no, I did leave those spaces because there's going to be... Because I need to make little balcony overhang things out of quartz. Things are going well, a little tired, but it's Monday, so that's kind of expected. Yeah. Yeah. That really do be how it be. Okay. Okay, I need a lot more quartz, but but my emeralds... but my blocks of emeralds, no. Why would you do this to me, blocks of emeralds? Oh. Chat, we're gonna hold our funerals. I feel like we've kind of been we've been doing some good work. We've been doing some good things. So it's time to just completely vibe switch and have some funerals. All right. And I need item frames. So where's my leather? 1, 2, 3. And then I can make sticks. Okay, we're doing all right. Why not? Oh, traitors, all of you. You're all traitors to the cause, you know that? I need 8 more. You're all just little traitors to the cause. That's fine though. I still appreciate you. Looks like you have to now. Oh, but the thing about that, Cyborg, is that you guys actually have 0 control over my actions and my person, and I only give you control over certain things as content stuff. So, no, man. No. I have autonomy from you guys, actually. Okay, we're gonna keep the vibe music on while we set things up, but then for the funerals we're gonna vibe switch real hard there. I'll be honest, all the answers would make you. Wait, all the answers for what? For the quiz? Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. We're gonna take a sec. We're gonna switch the vibes. Let's see. How's this? Let's try this. No, that's too dramatic. We're looking for something softer. We're looking for something a little bit softer. What about this one? Oh, you need to be a little bit louder. Hold on. Hold on, give me just a moment to adjust the volume here. Let's try that. How's the rigged it? Oh, Cyborg. Oh, that music is very quiet. Why is it so quiet? Come on. Okay, hold on. Give me just a minute, chat. Give me just a minute to work out music things. Okay, let's try that. Chat, is that an okay volume? Like, I know that that's probably pretty quiet, but is it funeral appropriate volume? We might just go for it. We might just No, that's so quiet. Why is that so quiet? I've adjusted the volume like twice. Hold on, guys. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, how's that? It's maybe a little quiet, but depends on how loud it gets. At loud points. This is a pretty soft song, so we should be fine here. Okay. Oh, and it's getting happy now. Oh well. We're gonna do it for the funeral. Well, we're gathered here today in the remembrance of 3 great friends. They lived and died too soon. And it's an utter tragedy that we must lose them today. Rest in peace, tropical fish. Known too little. Very sad, very sad. Rest in peace, tropical fish. You were a real one. Alright. And rest in peace. I usually capitalize peace. Rip real tropical fish. Oh, I know. Rip real tropical fish. Rest in peace, tropical fish. You will be missed. Alright, and now it's time for the ceremonial F's in the chat. Can we get some F's in the chat for the tropical fish? Rip tropical fish. And rip tropical fish. And rip tropical fish. The respects must be paid. Very sad. Very, very sad. Look at him go. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Malik. Thank you, Cyborg. Thank you, Rice Kitty. Oh, thank you, Cyborg, for. Oh wow, that's. Oh, Cyborg. I think you're. Don't spam Cyborg. You're gonna get. You might get kicked. Cyborg, no. Oh well, this has truly been a very sad day. A truly sad day in the days of the fish. Time to time to be done with that. Let's go back to the other music. All right, and yeah, and we're back with the other music. Cyber, did you get? Obviously, you can't answer this if you got timed out, but you might have gotten timed out. If you did not get timed out, Cyborg, please answer. Cause rip. I'm a bot. Cyborg. Oh no. Oh, I guess yeah, you are. Spambot is me. Right, cause you are a cyborg after all. That is true. That is true about you. Oh, rip to this lad. Rip to this lad. How many emeralds do I have on me? I could go for some more. Oh boy. Yeah. Maybe I need to go over to Paper Plains and kill a bunch of squids and then trade them all for emeralds. So, Twitch, the mods will decide your fate. Oh, but Cyborg is the mod. I am the mods. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so you're already going for the joke. Hold on, I need to drink some water. I am the mods. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm all the mods of my father's family. Yo, Cyborg, are you quoting 12th Night? Cyborg, is that 12th Night? Oh my gosh, I love 12th Night. Okay, sound off in chat if you like 12th Night. Because let me tell you, I love 12th Night. 12th Night is so good. And I'm all the mods of my father's family and all the spam bots also. Oh no. Oh no. Oh bless. Yep, yeah! Oh, liking 12th Night times in chat. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, 12th Night is one of my favorite Shakespeares. There's just something about it. 12th Night might just be my favorite Shakespeare play. Yo! Oh my gosh! Guys, do we like all just really like 12th Night here? Thanks for finishing the quote. I couldn't think of what to say. Aw. Wholesome times in chat. Wholesome times in chat. Okay, but how wild that we're all just a bunch of 12th Night appreciators out here. How sweet is that? How awesome. We're really out here just getting the 12th Night references. Aw. Yeah, good times in chat. Good times. I hope that the last tropical fish doesn't perish. Hopefully it'll be fine. Alright. Right. Now, okay, the music is, this music is a little intense for the purposes. I'm just building a little thing. It does not need to be that intense. The music is like so intense. I do have to say that this specific performance of Much Ado About Nothing with David Tennant and Catherine Tate is absolutely phenomenal though. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one all the way through. I've seen parts of it, but never like the full thing. But it sounds like it's good. I mean, I'm not surprised. David Tennant and Catherine Tate are both top tier. Just very, very good actors. Okay. And then, oh, this is where it starts getting tricky. This is where it starts getting tricky here. Actually, let me just, yeah, let's just, all right. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. But yeah. I like that we've got some Shakespeare nerds in chat. Listen, Shakespeare is just very good, you know? It's like Mans knows what he's doing. Mans knows exactly what he's doing. Right. And hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully that'll be alright. I'm trying to hear what Quimby is saying while listening to music that is much louder than her. Oh, wait, is the music louder? Wait, hold on. I thought I had gotten the mix correct. Chat, please advise. Please advise. Is the music too loud? Because I can quiet it down. Yeah, sorry about that, Race Kitty. I honestly can't hear your music. What are you saying? Oh, it looks like we've got some conflicting audio reports. Because Cyborg says he can't hear the music, and Rice Kitty says it's too loud. Is it your music or the stream music? I think music is a lot quieter than your voice. Okay, yeah, Rice. I'd say probably check your own audio then. Cause it seems that things are doing all right out here. Yeah, I'd say just check that out. Okay, so if I put another lip and maybe, okay, I might want to go 3 tall and everything. Just listening to Tommy in It by CG5. Okay, so first of all, that's a great song. Good music taste. I think I want to go 3 tall on all things, maybe. Actually, let's get a lip in there and see how we feel. Okay, I'm gonna go absolutely destroy my emerald storage. Oh, this is gonna be painful. This is fine. This is fine. This is alright. This is don't even worry about it. This is we're doing okay. We're doing alright. Yeah, yeah, I'd say maybe you'll want to turn down your own music because it seems to be pretty fine otherwise. I figured out I can hear you now. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's see if that's enough. It almost certainly is not enough. Let's try 25. This will still probably not be enough. I'm just hesitant to commit to things. Okay, that's a lie. I commit to bits pretty heavily, but committing to turning supplies into other supplies, I tend to be a little more frugal with. And the fish is still alive. Awesome. You'll have to see it. No fish death here. No fish death here. But alright then, let's get this show on the road. I think I actually want it to be down on the next level. I mean, unless... Oh, unless. I think this is an unless moment. Ha 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 ha, JK, JK. Unless? Ooh, did that bind properly? Oh, I can't tell. I'll check when I go back down. Alright then, let's get going around this place. Hold on. Yeah. Bless. Bless. Okay. Oh, I ripped my emeralds. This takes so much quartz. This takes so much quartz. Okay. And let's check it. Well, the corners seem to be doing all right. Corners seem to not be struggling too much. Oh, good. That's good to see. That is good to see. All right. All right. Yeah, so maybe going 3 tall because I think a little more space at the top. And actually, wait, hold on. I need to go check something. I need to check on the copper because the top dome should actually be made out of copper. Very, very rusted copper. I've been rusting my copper over here. Okay. Let's see how it is. And the rusting process is not going as fast as I would like it to go. Awkward. Awkward. Can I? Maybe I need to move this closer. Chat, I'm gonna be moving this closer so that I can hopefully have it be loaded more frequently. And hopefully that will help with, oh, I need to add the respiration 3 to my helmet. Hopefully bringing it a little closer will assist in the rusting process, or an oxidization process. I guess technically it is rusting. Okay. And that would seem to be all of it. Alright. Let's bring it closer. I'm just gonna leave like a pile of, I'm gonna leave a pile of copper out to rust. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. But, I mean, the exposed copper has already started rusting pretty well. Might sleep before putting out though. It's getting a bit dark out here. Yeah, I should have turned the entire thing into steps. Can I sleep now, do you think? Let's check on the sleeping hours. Yeah, sleep. It is sleep time. Okay, let me drink some water. All right. All right. Here we go. Maybe I should have them connect, because I was considering not having them connect, but having them connect would probably be better. Alright. And... oh, not Tim the Toolman Taylor. Here, let's... I don't want the quartz to be too much in sight, so I am going to pile it out back behind the city hall. Not next to the graveyard, though, because that's just a little unethical. I like the sound that this makes, though. Ah, that's a good sound. And we've got... look at that, look. Oh, it's almost perfect. We've got the rusted stuff. Then we've got the bright shiny new stuff. Ooh, good sounds, good sounds. Chat, I like the noises. I like the noises, they're good noises. Alright, let's go ahead and... I don't know how many minutes... oh. I'm gonna go for 7. Oh, the Sacred Pilot Flame, hello! Hello, Sacred Pilot Flame. I'm finishing up the city hall, and then, like, I don't know, maybe we'll do a shrine for you after that. It's... yeah, it'll be good, it'll be great. No, it's fine. You know, it's fine. We're working on our relationship. Yeah, no, don't need to worry about that. We're doing all right. It's just a Sacred Pilot Flame's just mad about being confined, and that's fair. It's just for the safety of the people, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Don't need to worry about it. No, no. We're all right. We're doing a-okay. All right. Hello, kitty kitty. All right then. Let's get going on this. This fixing things up. Ah. Okay. Ooh, I like the jazzy tunes. I did only need 5. Stop. Nope, stop. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And I'll need quartz stairs for something eventually. Oh, Cyborg, we've got bots. Cyborg. Oh, Cyborg, we've got like 4 of them. Get rid of him, Cyborg. Get him. Let's go. There we are. All right. Nice. Oh, good job, Cyborg. Quimby, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? Ooh. That's a pretty loaded, it's a pretty loaded scenario that you've just put me in there, because at this point it's looking like I've got to, like, you know, commit some crimes. You know. Crimes, not crimes. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that is primes, not crimes. Okay. But then I actually do need to dismantle this because the top dome should be made out of copper, and there should be, and I think I'm gonna hang a bell from it. Okay. Okay, and let's go get a look at what it looks like for right now. If I had a nickel for every time the Star Wars 3 episode reference is made in today's stream, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so I like that better. I like that a lot better. That's looking nice. That's looking nice. And then like putting the copper dome at the top, probably putting in a bell. Nice. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Maybe like extending it out to the sides a little, having the quartz meet there. That's looking really nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think I want to give it, I want to wait till I have the copper to really finalize everything. But just the like general idea of everything I think is working out very nicely. It's like, yeah, we're getting the stuff. And so I think I'm going to take these last 15 quartz blocks and actually I'm going to trade for 15 more. And then I'm going to take those down into the secret lab. So let's go talk to Macy. Macy! Yeah, Macy! And let's talk to you. Oh, ripped my ever-dwindling emerald supply. Oh, I'm gonna need to get more of them. And let's drop these quartz stairs in here. Oh, I could turn these into more copper blocks. Yeah, copper blocks. Let's go lay them out. Do I have copper anywhere else? I feel like I've had copper lying all over the place. But maybe I actually, yep, okay, I've got more copper. I knew it. I knew I had a lot of copper. Listen, copper's just very nice to mine. I just like mining it. Okay, and I'll just leave that 9 copper there just in case. But as for this copper, this is gonna go get put out to rust, as it were. Oh, it's already started oxidizing. I was a little confused as to what the pattern was doing. Alright, yeah, okay, that seems to be going a lot faster than it was previously. Nice. Let's head down into the secret lab. The secret lab. It's so sneaky. So hidden. Let's go. Alright. The secret lab. So secret. Let's switch out for Silky Boy. Oh, have we finished this row? Oh, lovely. Oh, you love to see it. Alright, and... Alright. We're just gonna mine all of this out. And then go right back. This is going to be almost enough for 2 rows, but not quite. Yep. Okay, there we go. So, hidden lab. Oh no, maybe it'll be enough for almost 3 rows is what it's gonna be. Okay, pop. I did not know that there's a secret lab. Oh yeah, you haven't been around for a while, Bryce Kitty, sorry. Yeah, I'm building a very, very sneaky hidden lab. It's so hidden. Whoop. I've not been in this one before. I knew that there was another. Oh, hello. I knew that there was another secret, like there was another cavern that I was avoiding, but this is a new one. So I'm just gonna explore it a little bit, just because, you know, insatiable curiosity. Okay, and let's switch these out. And okay, this is it. Okay, so that's not too big of a deal. That'll be all right. Okay. Let's just cover that right up. Yep. There we go. Got him. But yeah, no secret lab. So hidden, so sneaky. So very sneaky. What have we got? We've got awkward potion. Awkward potion. Awkward boy. Alright. Then what do you do in the secret lab? Secret things. Very, very hidden, sneaky, secret things. So, okay, so Rice Kitty, the plan with the secret lab is to turn it into another research area, and so I'm gonna be like growing trees down here from the Nether. Might be building a portal down here and trapping some you know, some creatures from the Nether behind glass compartments. I really wish you got XP for doing things. You know, I really wish that. I really wish you got XP for it. Cause look, I'm doing so good. I'm doing the things. It's going to be very sneaky and illegal. Exactly. Oh, I'm glad you understand, Rice Kitty. I'm glad you understand. It's so sneaky, so illegal. No one will ever know what hit them. You know? So sneaky and illegal. That's actually exactly the vibes we're going for. Oh. That. This is fine. Eventually I am going to be... potions should give you XP if smelting stone does. No, really though. Really, like, smelting stone gives you XP. Why doesn't potions give you... The place... Shh. That one's on my payroll. That one's on my payroll. He got into a little, you know, a little bit of trouble with medical bills, and I helped him right out. So don't worry, that guy's in my pocket. Don't have to worry about that one. We're doing A-okay with that. Do not even fear. But yeah, we've got an illegal farm down here. There's illegal potion making. There's gonna be illegal, like, tree growing and specimen studying. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. So bad, also, as it were. Yeah. Okay, so what I really want to do is I want to build a secret elevator down to this place. That's gonna be a hot second because I need a bunch of slime for it. And I, as of yet, have exactly, like, 2 slime balls. I mean, 3 if you count myself. But, yeah, so that's gonna be a bit in the future. Alright. Doing great. Oh, and these should go downstairs. These should go downstairs. So yeah, I'm slowly replacing, like, all the things. All the floor and walls and ceiling and stuff as I get quartz, because it's gonna take a massive amount of quartz. I want to get sea lanterns to light this place up, so I need to go to an ocean monument. Should that be a thing that we do, like, this week, is go to an ocean monument? I've kind of been putting it off for a while, but I mean, we could go to Notion Monument. That's a thing that we could do. Those are vibes that we could have. All right. Do you have Aqua Affinity and Depth Strider? I have Aqua Affinity. I don't have Depth Strider, but I do have a Respiration 3 book hanging around somewhere. Let's just go around looking for. Yep, there. That's what I expected. Okay. All right. Here we go. Just gotta take care of some boyos. And bam. Village protected. What can I tell you? You can probably do it without both. And it could be fun. Awesome. Oh, lovely. I mean, I think I might have a Depth Strider book somewhere. I'd have to check that out. Yes. Yay, verily, verily. Alright. Whoop. Oh no. First of all, how did potatoes get here? Second of all, aw, the Ender friend. Rip to Ender friend. Oh, but considerably less rip to this guy. You are dangerous. You're a danger. You're a menace to society. Oh, I should probably let this guy out, huh? Hey. Try that. Try this over here. Can you get up here? Hopefully. Let's just leave it and see how that goes. Let's just take a moment. Alright, yeah, that's starting to take better shape. You know, I'm getting an intense desire to turn all of my bones into bone meal, into bone blocks, and just see how many I have, see how much I've got. Alright. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm crazy. I'm a madman. You can't stop me. I'm too insane. And cause I've already got like a fair bit of bone blocks. Let's just do all of them. Nice. Okay, and then we go like this. We go up, and we go up, and a little bit more. And oh gosh, guys, I just like consolidating things. I just like putting it all in his place. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is almost a stack. This is almost a stack of bone blocks. Lovely. Lovely. Really, really fantastic out here. Do I have bone meal anywhere? Have I been keeping bone meal in a different chest? Hold on. That could go in here. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Now that we've got that sorted out. Oh, andesite. I need to put andesite somewhere. Got andesite in here. I've got a lot of andesite. And stone. I've got stone out here. But no, you should really get XP for potion brewing. I just like to say it right here, right now. Potion brewing should give you XP. Alright, wait. Here we are. 13. Yeah, I've kind of been doing a lot with this helmet. On the plus side, I had lots of levels from going quartz mining today. I'm heading over to Bread City. I feel like getting some things for some emeralds. Okay, gonna take a drink of water. Right. No, but the work is, we've been doing pretty good today, guys. Like, look at that. Oh, you can't see the tower anymore. I was gonna say look at the tower. You can no longer see the tower. Oh, but there you can. See, there you can, and that's nice. That's like real official city hall kind of stuff. And that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Doing great. Doing great. And here we are back at Paper Plains, back at Bread City. I haven't been here in a hot second. Oh, and all the sheep and all the chickens. Nice. Oh, update 119, the potions update. Bring potions, that gives you 2 XP. You're welcome, Mojang. Or alternatively, you're welcome, Mojang. I think that was, okay, that sounded, I thought for a second it was like, you're welcome, Mojang, but no, that was you, Mr. Malouk, giving the advice to Mojang, which I think is very, very reasonable, actually, because clearly they'd never considered this thing, so, you know, I'm glad that you're here to do the thinking for them. Oh, 13 emeralds. That's much less than what I've lost at this point, but such as it is. Such as it is. Oh, and we've got the bunny house. Oh, I need to build a llama house at some point. A llama? I've got a moss block. I've got one moss block. I've been told that you can like mess people up with moss blocks. You know, I've heard that they're actually kind of a big deal. Let's take all this stuff out to all this stuff out to Outpost 1. Llama house, potentially the only thing that can rally the constituents more than justice for Mr. Milkboy. Yeah, no, I hear you, I hear you. I recognize both the justice for Mr. Milkboy is important and also Llama house. I mean, Llama house does sound very important. Oh, chat, should we visit the cavern on our way back? Like, I'm headed out to Outpost 1 right now, but then maybe we should stop by the cavern. We haven't been in the cavern in a hot second. And it's really, like, it's pretty high up on my list of things I made, even though it was an accidental build. Because, you know, it was just me. Oh, Bunny and the Carrot Farm, what will they do? Yeah, no, but the cavern was, an accident of me trying to be, like, very, like, I don't want to fill in this entire area. But then it just kind of looks really cool. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Yeah. Let's stop by the cavern on the way back. I think that would be nice. Alright. And here we go. Let's go. Make our way over. Alright. And I wanna, oh, are they all, oh, they're all masters. That's fine. That's alright. I wanna get more butchers in here because I don't have any with pork trades. I've got a lot of pork, you know. So I think it'd be pretty good to you know, maybe give them a bed. Maybe give them another spot for another villager to live. Actually, can I do that right now? Are there like sheep somewhere nearby? I mean, there's sheep back at New Stonk City, but that's kind of far away. Oh, there are some sheep over there. Do you know that I have looting 3 on my boots? Pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. Oh, but I am getting a good amount of emeralds back, so I do appreciate that. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. Listen, man. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna stay in Outpost 1 for the night. Yay! Just me. Man, I should like get a bed for these villagers. Goes to sheep. I'm so sorry for your loss. Murder. If that's not the vibes of like anything to do with the mayor's paradise, I don't know what it is. Just, man, I should get these people a bed. Commits atrocities, you know? That's just pretty much yep, that's it. That's all of it. Everything. Can I sleep already? I'm ready to commit atrocities in the morning here. Listen, I'll even like make the bed tonight so that I can just place it tomorrow. See? I'm giving you time. I'm giving you time. Make a break for it. Go. Get out of here. Run. There we are. There we go. Okay, let me drink some water. Liquid. Alright then. Let's find a spot for this bed for these people. You know, I'm just a really nice mayor of a nearby village. You know, giving them what they need to have people. Can I don't know if a villager can sleep there, so let's find a different location. Let's just imagine it's just such tight quarters is all. There we go. There, now there can be friends. Right. Unless what oh, you just need 7 from untrade. That's what we call big brain. Alright, now back to Bread City. Let's go. Oh, and sorry, music shift. There we go. Sorry, just had to get that set right back up. Fun fact, I actually don't I don't take fall damage. It's a medical condition, you see. It's you know, you ever just fall and then realize like, oh, whoops, I've got superhuman bones. That's actually me. Alternatively, it's the looting 3 on my boots. Rip. Okay, back to agriculture town. We've got almost another stack of emeralds, which is good because I've been spending a lot on quartz recently. And it feels good to I was gonna say it feels good to give back, but it feels good to get back. Awkward smile. Listen, it's just I like having gross amounts of materials. Okay. Honey bottle. I should every time I go visit the bees, I'm like, oh man, someday I should build an actual like bee house for them. And then I've got just so many other projects. Rip. Okay. Chat, let's go in the bunny house. Let's go visit the bunnies. I'm going to go now. Good luck with us. Oh yeah, bye Rice Kitty. Yeah, probably won't be on too much longer, but yeah, bye Rice. Good luck with your date. Hi Toast. Here, I'll show you the bunnies as a fond farewell. Got Blackberry, and we've got are you Carrot? Wait, yeah, so that's Carrot, and then we had Dog. The good bunnies. We love the good bunnies. Just look at them all go. Okay. Back to doing things. What was I doing? Getting vast amounts of emeralds, probably. Very good. Yeah. It's a fun thrill. Yeah. Bye, Race Kitty. Good luck with your day. You got this. I believe in you. Bye. Have I been keeping squid ink around here? I have not. Okay, guess it's coming back to New Stock City with me. Okay. Yeah, I just feel better having gotten some emeralds. Because there was so much quartz used today. Like an unbelievable amount of quartz. Why would I ever use this much quartz? But no, it's for the city. Ah. Okay. Okay, so chat, here's where the fun thing happens, because we're gonna get like cresting over the horizon and being able to see the tower of City Hall. And that's what I'm excited for. It's just, you know, the visual representation of New Song City's power in this area as, you know, the business capital of the world. So let's go take a look. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Oh, that's incredible. That's like literally all I wanted from that view coming in. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, and once I get like the copper roof on top, that'll be really cool. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. But let's go check on the copper. The skyline is looking so good. Yeah, no thanks. We've got it's becoming like semi-distinctive. And I appreciate that greatly. Alright, copper does seem to be rusting at a faster rate, but not as fast as I would like. Ooh, does it sound different? Oh, it sounds a little different. Oh, that's exciting. Those are the good times. The good noises. Alright, let's drop this ender pearl. And how have I been keeping squid ink? I could have sworn I had squid ink. Let's see. I don't need dirt in here. I can move dirt. Dirt can go in the... Oh, I have more dirt in here. Where do I have dirt? I have dirt in one of the chests. Yep, dirt in here. There we go. There we go. Alright, and... yeah, dropping off some iron. Dropping off some emeralds. Putting this minecart away. And I've got a bunch of iron that I can consolidate. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream in just a few minutes. Just want to kind of clear up my inventory a bit, get ready for tomorrow. You know, get everything that we need, really. The wealth is happening. Look, I've almost built up my iron storage again. Oh wait, actually wait, chat. Speaking of building up iron storage, actually, I'm fairly certain I left like humongous amounts of iron smelting yesterday. So let's just go take a look at that and see if my suspicions were correct. Oh yes, this is let's just... I could have sworn I had massive amounts of iron around here. But maybe not. Maybe I already picked that up. Oh, I've got some stone smelting. That's what I've got. Oh. Yeah, okay. I knew I had large amounts of something going on. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's just bring this all in. Okay. There we go. Chat consolidation is my favorite thing. Look at that. Oh, and look at that, 35 iron blocks. Let's drop the stone off, drop the iron off, and then we're gonna go ahead and end. So yeah. Eat food. It is very necessary to eat the food. Alright. Alrighty then. What can we move from here? What is unnecessary? There's a boat in here that doesn't need to be here. This boat can go in... Why do I have so many boats? Oh my goodness gracious. And... thinking about it, I can put these arrows away because I've got infinity on snips. So I can just kind of start stockpiling them. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna call it today. Alright, let me go stand out by City Hall. And we're gonna do an F5 goodbye. Here, I do want to turn off the music for the end. just because it feels a little weird to, you know, have music running while I'm like talking to you guys. Yeah. So yeah, let's switch into F5, and yeah. Thanks for coming around today, guys. Thanks to anyone who followed. Thanks for interacting in chat and making it fun. And yeah, and thanks guys for like we may have lost a cow too. Oh, there's a cow in the house. That's fine. Sorry, I just had to look. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. I remember I stream Monday through Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, which may change in the coming days depending on how we feel about Cyborg not being here while streaming is going on. But for now, that's what it's gonna be. Might be visiting an ocean monument at some point this week. So yeah, the tower looks so good. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope to see you tomorrow. And bye. Bye, Mr. Mook. Bye, Cyborg. Bye, anyone else in chat. I'm not sure who else is here right now, but yeah, because today. Oh, thanks, Mr. Mook. Yep. Bye, guys. Oh, the nighttime is coming. Oh, the night is sure approaching. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end then. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Gonna end now. Bye.